Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
Oh, shit. Hookah's in the building. Fucking, here we are. The Yeah Dude podcast. Off base, out of base, at a new base. David Gonzalez here in the building, in his building. Glad to have you. Supporter of the podcast. Now a guest. Very excited to have you.
I made it, Mom.
Bam, bam, bam. We're making it, dude. We got fucking maybe almost 200 views on this video. Who knows? We're moving up there. We're moving up there. And then we got Henrik Udenya over here.
That was
fucking
good.
Nailed it.
Yeah,
sounded like
did.
I know what I'm saying. Nah, it's cool, man. I'm happy to be here. And yeah, so what's going on, guys? We just did a show tonight. Thanks to David over here. So
2 shows.
Muchas gracias, my friend, dude. That really means a lot. So
Yes,
that
sir.
was cool
Thank
to be,
you.
cool
Yeah,
to
we
be on
gotta
the
give
show.
him flowers.
I hit up like 7 people before you guys, and they all.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Yo, that's what I'm saying, bro. I knew that. I said it, y'all. When we were in the green room on fucking Thursday, I'm like, yo, so many people must have been busy before he got to me. I was like, there's no way he was like, yeah, Kevin Doty for sure.
So you got to shout out Cliff Mula. You got to shout out Mo Green. You got to shout out. Who else did I hit up? Some dudes from New York that were busy that weekend. Corinne Steffen.
Corinne Steffen.
I just fucked with her name because everyone messes up her name. So no, I'm fucking with you. I didn't hit up Corinne.
We love you, Corinne.
Yeah,
though.
we love you.
We love you. You're the best.
So hold on, let's be honest. So because we said that the whole time, we're like, because we're insecure comedians, so like immediately like, oh, he offered us this job. Like, okay, who said no? Number one.
Yeah. That was the first thing we talked about.
Because so you told me, you gave me the job, right?
Yeah.
You offered me the job. And then you already had Kevin's name, and you said, hey, so the feature is this person.
Yes.
So I found out at 5 p.m. for a 7 p.m.
George
show.
Torres. That was another one.
So yeah, I was gonna
okay.
say.
Yeah, but I haven't seen him in a minute.
He hit me up late. He was like,
Oh,
he
really?
was like being like a normal person. I was like, yeah, you're out of here, buddy. I already booked you.
We don't need normal people in
you gotta
comedy,
be on
man.
call at all times. You never know when
Yeah.
an opportunity's gonna come your
Yeah.
way.
So I was gonna say that. So what time did you book
3 o'clock.
Kevin? Oh, you got 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
I needed to, because the thing is that I need to make sure I had a feature.
Okay,
I need to make
understood,
sure I had a
understood.
feature
Yeah,
because
yeah,
at the end of the day, the worst comes to worst. I know he's been in the game longer, so
Yeah.
he could be a 2-man show.
Got it,
if needed to be.
Right, I had the time.
So I had to make
This
sure I had
guy's
the
got the
feature.
time too. apparently,
here we
bro.
go. We're going right into it. We're
So
going
we
right
had 2
into it.
features tonight.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to book a 2-man show,
Beware, he goes wide.
yes, just book the 2-man
Wide and
himself.
No, it's funny, man. Yeah, you hit me up and you're like, you free Thursday through Saturday, and I was like, well, I got a date with my girlfriend tonight, but Friday, Saturday, I'm good. He was like, you want to work the weekend or hang out with your girl? I'm like, fuck that bitch. Huh? Like, give me that spot. No, but I love you. Thank you.
Yeah, because I didn't. What I don't like to do is I don't like to like. Some people were free this day, but not free that day. I wanted to give the headliner a consistent
Right, so
thing.
she knows. Yeah.
So she knows who she's dealing with. She knows how's it gonna go the whole night. Good thing she wasn't there for the 20-minute hosting spot. She wasn't there for that.
I know. She would have been like, what the fuck is going
27
on,
What did you do?
dude?
27, 26 minutes?
No, but to be honest,
Okay, yeah.
he didn't get the light, though.
He said he did.
No, but
we
it
saw
didn't
the
come.
video.
We watched
We
the
watched it
video,
outside.
and you can see the light in the video.
At the
and
end.
at his original 15-minute mark, no light.
No
So
lie.
hold on, wait a second. Can we have to explain what happened?
Okay, so go ahead.
So we had a plan. I was going to do open the show hosting, do 15 minutes. David was going to do a feature of 5, and then Kevin's supposed to do his 25, and then our illustrious headliner, Lonnie Love, is supposed to do her time. Lonnie, at this time when the show's supposed to start, is not there. So, and I think we figured out what happened. There was a little mix-up. We were talking about time dilation, that I can't read time and David can't read words. And there was a little bit of confusion. He said, and now we understand what happened. He said that he was going to get the light.
I was gonna do more time.
He was going to do more time
Until
and
she
get
came.
lit when Lonnie Love came. And I think I might have misunderstood that was supposed to be me.
You took
Yeah,
that as
yeah.
one of us Spanish people are gonna do way
No.
more time.
Yeah, he took that as he's like, oh, this is my time to shine, baby.
So what happened is I did my 15 minutes because at the 16-minute mark, I 100% knew my time was up. And I looked around and David was seating people. So I said, oh, there's no, like, I need a stretch.
No.
They're not here.
Didn't do none of that.
I understand. I understand that now, and I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're
And I
good.
did again. It wasn't me trying to like take over. Like this is my time to shine or nothing like that.
no, I know.
I thought I was helping because also I knew because I took a very like if you guys clearly if you're not watching the video, I'm large. A very pregnant pause of 20 seconds,
And I was waiting for my intro.
Yeah, right,
were
right.
you? Were
Yeah,
you?
so we were standing out there, and like you got quiet,
'Cause
and then next thing you know,
I was like, is this
you start
motherfucker
telling
breathing?
jokes again.
Yeah, because
he's like, what is going
I
on?
looked, I was desperately searching for the light. I'm like, where the fuck? Because I'm looking on the second floor for Sean or David or anyone, and I looked to the right of me to see if you were in the room, and I
Yeah.
was like, fuck,
Nah,
where
I was
are
trying to
these
get
guys?
great entrance.
And you gave me very good advice. You should have said, say something. Like if
Like,
you
I
see
think
something, say something.
I think I got the light, but it's gonna take me so long to get down these stairs. I might just stay on.
Correct.
For a
I should
while.
have made
Something like that.
There was pizza waiting for me in the room, and I should have said, "Listen, I can't concentrate" or something. So I did end up doing 27 minutes, which is outrageous.
And it went well.
It went well.
Oh, I appreciate it.
It did go- it
I
did go
So we
good.
did a double feature.
You did your store moment like in California. Like you hear stories about how like headliners come in and do an hour.
Yeah.
They were only supposed to get a 15-minute spot.
Yeah,
He had a store moment in
yeah.
Bridgeport, Connecticut, of all places.
He's like, everybody, Henrik is here, everybody,
here.
and
they're
you
like,
should be
"Who?"
privileged. Yeah. That's the thing. I always like. That's what's so funny when you're at a comedy show. It's like, I can't imagine like what it's like to perform when people are there to see you.
Yeah.
You know, what I mean, we all perform. No one knows who the fuck we are. Like, I can't imagine how great it must
Anybody
be.
want some hookah?
Yeah, I'll hookah it up. But let's get into some. I always like to ask guys that never been on the podcast before about their little comedy journey. So let's start with you, Dave. So how long you been doing comedy?
It's been officially 2 years since April 1st.
That's dope, and you're fucking doing it. You're putting in the work. You want to tell the people how you got yourself into the Stress Factory? Or is that top secret information? Because I
That's
think
top secret information.
it's top secret information.
Because I don't want them to start doing it now.
That's
that I'm
fair.
Here. And then I'm like, no, I'm already here. Like,
yeah.
wait till I leave to.
The moral of the story is, if you want something, you go and
get
take
it.
that shit.
Yeah, go get
I
it.
like that. I like
Go
that.
get it. Get it on
Hustle.
your own. You know. I wasn't even supposed to be a comedian. I had a steady job driving buses. I had a steady job. I had a house. Well, I still have the house. We're in it. But like I had my own crib. I was ready to be like a regular old bus driver, and then the DMV had messed up my driver's license, so I was out of work for a month. Get bills backed up, open up credit cards, and then one day my dad took me to a comedy show. And he was like, "Yo, just come out the house, get your mind off of shit." And I was like, "All right," and I went, and then it was actually a local show. It was in the Stress Factory, but it was a local show. And after the show, I was like, I could definitely do that.
No shit.
Yeah.
So you didn't even you never growing up when you were a kid, you didn't did you aspire to be a comedian when you were younger?
I didn't even know what it was.
It was just in that moment.
I was always like a funny person. Like,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
a funny kid. I was always the class clown. I wouldn't say funny. I'm learning how to be funny, but I was always a class clown. And it was just at that moment, I was like, I think I can do that. And then I got off stage and I asked Mustafa Musa. I was like,
yeah.
I was like, how do I start comedy? He was like, go to open mic. I'm like, what's that?
No shit, dude. Whoa.
So everybody who thinks I'm a plant for getting this far in 2 years, it's actually Mustafa.
Bridgeport,
Yes.
you're a plant?
I think people have that assumption, like I'm an industry plant.
Really?
Yeah. Just 'cause I've done so
You're-
much
you're
in such a
nepo
short
baby.
amount of time.
You have. It has
So it's
been-
like, who the fuck is he?
It's real impressive though. It really,
Yeah.
it really is. Because I've been in it for like 7 years, and this weekend was the first weekend I got to work a weekend at a club.
Look at that.
7 years in,
Given into by someone who's only been here 2 years.
right?
Plant.
You're plant, dude. You're a
I'm
plant,
planting
bro.
seeds in Connecticut, and giving everybody opportunity. That's the difference.
But I like that. It is starting to switch because like JT's got me on a show at the Funny Bone next month, and it's nice that the clubs are
It's a monthly?
What's that?
Is it a monthly?
He's gonna do monthly, so he's
Gotcha.
gonna start running local comics through that. But it's taking him. I think COVID fucked shit up because I think you were saying something similar. Like the clubs are talking about maybe helping or giving local comics more opportunity. But because JT, when I met JT 3 or 4 years ago he was talking about doing it, and it took this long before the club to actually let him put together a show of local comics.
Yeah.
So he's gonna start doing a monthly, getting people through.
Nice. What, you know what date it is?
My show?
Like the monthlies. Is it like a Sunday monthly?
It's
Thursday?
a Friday night show.
That's prime time.
Yeah.
Is it going to be 2 shows or 1?
I think it's one show. One show. Yeah.
On a Friday? That's very impressive.
Yeah, it's dope. It's gonna be
Shout
fun.
out to JT.
Yeah, shout out to JT. So and thank him for that. So it's cool. It's cool, and that's why it's like awesome to we should be helping each other out, right? Like it's competition, but like I can't be you, you can't be me, I can't be like we should be helping each other out.
I feel like when comedy, you're not competing against other people, you're only competing against yourself. So I'm the hardest critic when it comes to me and my stand-up. I don't care what anybody else is doing because everybody else's journey is different, you know? And it takes you to getting opportunities to realizing that. Because when I first started off, I was kind of bitter. I ain't gonna lie. I was bitter.
Bitter for what? Bitter, like, you started and you were bitter?
Yeah, I was like...
you get into the game being bitter.
I'm like... Why isn't no one booking me? Local shows.
You've been doing it for 2 months. You're like, why is no one? I'm funny.
Yeah, I'm funny already. Like, what's going on? But then again, that goes to show just like the ignorance in the business aspect or just like the journey aspect. It's like, yeah, you're funny, kid, but take these punches and shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
that's what it is. A lot of people just gotta shut the fuck up and take the punches.
That's true.
Because a lot of people aren't willing to do or can't afford to do the things I've done. Like I've gotten so many opportunities because I'm at a net loss at most of them. Like,
right.
Yes,
yeah.
I went to Nashville. I was in Nashville, Tennessee for a weekend. It cost me like $700 to go there, but I did a don't tell there for $30. But I did a don't tell in Nashville.
But that's because you're like out. The spot is more valuable than the money.
Yeah,
especially
it's
in
the
the beginning.
opportunities and the experience. But it also it's just like I was able to. I think what solidifies me is I had such a great foundation already. Like I already had a decent job that paid well. I already had this that goes. Right. So I had the funds to do this. Yeah. And I work comedy around my schedule. I don't make my schedule around comedy.
Got you.
You know, so that's just one of the things. But a lot of comics you see, like comedy's their only source of income, so they have to get booked. They have to.
Yeah, see, I think that's a bad idea.
It is.
Like, because when I started comedy, I didn't even think about putting anything online until I was doing it for like 5 years. My whole thing was have fun, get funnier. Have fun, get funnier. Like, and even now, like I talked to John Carlo. I think John Carlo might be one of the best local comics in Connecticut. Like he's one of my favorites. And he said he doesn't even think he got funny until like this year. Like that's how long. Like you just got to be patient with it. And I think that's something that comedy's taught me because everything else I've done my whole life, climbing, base jumping, skydiving, all this like athletic shit that I've done, I pick it up like that. And I get immediately accepted into the group. I'm like, you're in. And comedy's been the one thing that I had to do that I felt like I was good at, but it hasn't been easy. Yes. Like there's been so many times being like, why am I doing this? Why am I putting all this effort into it? And then shit like this happens. Like people see me putting in the work, and then you get those opportunities, and I'm ready for it. And I think that's why I stuck with it because it's the only thing I ever done in my life that didn't come easy.
Yeah,
it's hard.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's worth doing.
The more I do comedy, the more I realize I'm not good at comedy.
Same.
Like every time I feature, I'll do 20, and then I get off stage and I'm like, I only have 10.
That's what you were saying. Yeah, you were saying that earlier. Yeah.
Then I'll host. I'll do fucking 12, and I'm like, damn. If I needed to do 26 minutes, I couldn't. Yeah. As a host, if I had to do 26 minutes. I couldn't, but this guy here.
This guy, man, dude, he's beyond, dude. He's beyond. He was like, Lonnie, get off stage, and you don't even need to come. I'm going to take it. I got an hour and a half special coming for you.
I do have more time if you guys need. I was going to say that. We're talking about, because going back to how this all happened, because I'm in a similar boat to David in terms of, I'll get into how I got comedy, but I'm in a similar boat to David. I have a good job.
Mm-hmm. So what do you do?
So, I work in high-end construction. I work in building supply, so I actually sell specifically specialize in decorative hardware. So I basically sell $1,200 doorknobs.
Oh, nice, dude.
So
I'll slob on that knob.
It's gonna cost you. So I sell to rich people in Greenwich and Scarsdale and all that stuff. Okay. So I have a good job. It's like a 9 to 5. But then same thing, like. I didn't ask David if I'm getting paid this weekend. Like you
said yes to the opportunity.
I said yes to the opportunity, and it's like we talked about it. He is, just so everyone out there. And
I'm paying him.
Yeah, we're not doing it for free. David's a good guy. He's awesome.
I'm not. It's not even coming out of my pocket. Vinny Brand,
but correct.
He's paying you guys.
The club is paying me. I'm getting.
Dave's like, I wouldn't pay you guys a dime.
I would actually took money away for every minute you did.
I was going to say, is it reverse? Am I getting? Do I get extra, or do I get negative now?
Nah, I'll just take you off the booking list.
That's how I would say it'd be hilarious though. Like you run the time, and then you go to the guy and you're like, I get paid more, right? Because I did more time.
I'm a feature now, double feature.
You owe me.
But yeah, so I do it for time. Like I'm not worried about like, yes, would I love that to be like this to be my career? Like, yeah, that's the only place. And I said it to Lonnie in the green room. I'm like, well, this is why we do it. Like, this is where I'm happy. Like, being on stage is the most important thing to me. So, like, I've never felt more alive, and that's where I enjoy, kind of holding court. So that's where it all started. Like, I've always been, I started out just always telling stories, like just in life with my family. So I always kind of just always enjoyed having all eyes on me.
Yeah,
it's always kind of been a thing. So like I went to college and I literally did half a semester, and then half the time I didn't go to class. We used to have these gazebos in college, and I literally would just fuck around and basically do park comedy shows for my friends. And I would never go to class.
Did you ever, when you were younger, you aspired to be a comic? Or you like, were you a comedy fan when you were younger?
Definitely a comedy fan. Like, Chappelle is like, I'm a child of Chappelle show. So like, Chappelle and all those guys are my absolute favorites. So definitely, yeah, like, but I didn't necessarily believe that I could do it. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm funny and my friends think I'm funny, but like getting on stage and doing it, like I didn't, believe, I didn't understand it at all. I'm like, oh, I have to, wow, like I couldn't do a new hour every day or every time I go on stage. So then like learning, like
could have fooled me.
I can do it now though if you really want me to. But but getting to learning the process of comedy, like understanding it, I've really found it to be like oh listen, like actually having jokes and fun, like instead of like funny anecdotes, is like a totally different thing. And like
for sure,
finding that was like a really revelation. I've fallen in love with it. Like and what I said,
well, that's what I was gonna ask you. You must have fucking got on stage for the first time and just absolutely been like, this is the shit. Because like you hit it so hard, like to not like aspire, not been thinking about it for a while, and then just to go to a show and be like, this is something I want to do. Like, would you like after your first set, you must have been like, fuck yeah, this is the shit.
Yeah, after my first set, I got the bug as soon as I got off that first set.
Yeah.
My first set was at Christopher Martin's on a
shout out Christopher Martin's. Yeah. He's legendary.
Legend. So I wrote 3 jokes. I wrote a school shooter joke. Classic. What else? A porn joke about how white people are gay. It was a joke about. I gotta actually bring that joke back because it's a good premise. It was sloppy writing to begin with, but it was a good premise. It was like, how racist do you have to be before you're borderline gay? Like, if racist white dudes watch porn and they're only looking for white dick, that's kind of gay.
It's kind of gay, right?
I don't care what dick it is as long as it's circumcised and it looks like mine.
No, that's what I noticed with me when I watch porn, man. It's kind of fucked up, like, because I try to find a dick that looks like my dick. So I spend more time watching
porn.
dicks, like trying to, I'm selecting videos off of the dick before exactly, So like I might be a little bit gay. I think I'm like, it's like what, so like 3% gay?
How racist you gotta be before it's just like, yeah, I only want white dick in my video. And then I did a Mike Tyson impersonation that I still actually use to this day.
Oh, can you do one? Can you do it, Mike Tyson?
Today was a really good day. We had a really good podcast. I hosted like 20 minutes over there, but he was a conqueror. He conquered that stage, and
it's pretty good.
Really impressive. But the whole time he was up there, I just wanted to bite him. He looked so fluffy. He looked so edible. He looked so delicious. I was like, oh my God, who put the doughboy up there? So
Who put the doughboy up there?
You guys can do any impressions?
I got no impression. The only impression I do on stage is Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Which is, hop down, touch the ground when you're in the mood.
That's actually really good.
It's not bad, right?
That's not bad.
Yeah, I want to make it better.
You can make that really funny.
That's the only impression I do.
That's funny.
I should have done it tonight because I got into my drug shit and I wasn't going to. But
you got 2 more.
That's usually my Winnie the Pooh impression is usually my closing joke. Because it's about me. I'd say, like, I'm a crazy dude, but I don't even identify as dude. I identify as Winnie the Pooh. Because Winnie the Pooh loves nature, silly, kind of known for having a honey problem. And honey's drugs, and I go into all that shit. But
Yeah, you could also go into like the fact that he only wears a shirt.
yeah, no pants. Yeah. I don't do that, though.
You could.
I could do it.
Be like, when I have sex, I even dress like Winnie the Pooh. Just a shirt. I just be Winnie the Pooh in these chicks. That's fire. Oh, you can you do any impersonation?
I feel I
Besides
do.
impersonating a headline.
Get him. We're never gonna let you live it
it's
down.
all right.
Dude.
No, I'm shaped like a body bag. Just fucking beat the shit on me. It's all right. I deserve
bag.
it.
You do that. You do the Henrik wide set. No, what's
Yeah,
to call it? The wide set.
Yeah, the right. No, I tried to do. I kind of can do a Trump. You know, I was trying to work on this joke where I would just say like, you know, like we elected a person that it seems like we really let a kid become president. Like this is what would happen if we let a 12-year-old with $1 billion become president. Mm-hmm. He's like, guess what? A new executive order. Boobs, they're awesome again. That's what we're doing now. And
good.
Guess what? Feelings, they're gay. And like you know, like just trying to do, like I did.
I feel like
that.
Trump's an easy impression. What's another easy guy?
I feel like that joke would be fire if you did if you saying he's a kid, make it more kid things.
Yeah, like trying to do
extended recess.
yeah, that'd be funny.
yeah.
Like trying to do it in a kid voice too, maybe.
I'm tired of only having 12 crayons in art class. We need the 64s. I need every color. We got to deport all the other brown colors, though. Get them out of here. I don't want them in my box.
Like something like that. Just do more kid stuff with that joke. That's actually funny.
That's good. That is good.
Mrs. Jones, I only got one egg today. I fucking, like something like that. Like
What do you mean no more nap time? It's always nap time. We need nap time. Sleepy Joe had a lot of nap time.
That's a fire.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you could do
Now
that.
we have to fight over who
There's
gets to
something
keep that bed. Now
that's
we
always
agree.
that is always
that's a funny
always a funny thing when you're like bullshitting around and stuff with another comic, and
gets
then you come to like a good bit, and you're like, all right,
is it?
who came up with the seed of that idea?
I just post it first. See the numbers. Who does well?
Yeah,
My
yeah.
shit there.
I'll just do 20
There
minutes
was
on stage.
there was a joke that I did that it came off. I made it off of the answer that someone on the podcast said to one, like it was Nick Kelly. And the question I'm going to ask at the end is like, if you could have any superpower in the world, you could have it, but you got to make it up right now, and it has to be original, like something that hasn't been made up before. And so he said that if he could look at anything and he could turn it into $20. And the joke that I got out of that is like, yo, you could be so disrespectful with that superpower. You meet someone, they're like, yo, check out my nice new Rolex, bro. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's real nice. Looks like $20. so like some guy rolls up in their fucking cyber truck, like, yeah, man, look at me. I'm like, oh, that's real, real nice. Looks like $20. I think you could disrespect the fuck out of somebody.
But there's no like counter to it. Like, it's just there's like no backlash. You can just turn anything into $20.
Anything to $20.
That's fucking insane.
Like the Skittles thing.
That's a
like
good point.
turning
That's a good
anything
point,
into
though.
Skittles.
Like there should be a backlash. There should be a negative thing that have. You can't just have a superpower without there. You need, if you have a superpower, you need to have a weakness, right? Like Superman, kryptonite.
Right.
Yeah,
Green
but that's not a
Lantern, yellow.
negativity though.
No, but you gotta have right. Like if you're gonna have a superpower, there's got to be something that can fuck you up, right?
Superman-
Like you gotta have some type of like
Superman has kryptonite.
like Daredevil. He's blind.
Yeah. Batman.
Like,
is it
parents
inflation?
are dead.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that joke later.
Is it inflation? Like it's
Ooh, that's actually really good.
Guess
point.
what? It's $20. It's actually only $17.50.
Yeah, how long can that superpower last in this economy?
Yeah,
Well,
right.
actually, the $20 bills are made in China, so it's only $7.50. Like it just keeps getting worse and worse. Till it's nothing.
That'd be fun. That'd be fucked up, dude. If your superpower gets affected by inflation, that'd be real
That is
disappointing.
That
bro.
superpower is shit now. Especially you seen the all of China's boarding docks or so they're like backed up like.
What do you mean boarding docks, like
Like-
for trains and shit?
No, like they're cargo containers. They're shipping docks.
What about them?
Because they're not shipping to the
They're not
US.
shipping anything because of the tariffs.
Oh
So
yeah,
everyth's
no.
backed
So
up.
shit's about to go. Like we're about to be
Through the
paying
roof. I see
fucking
some dude on the video on Instagram. He was like, "Yeah, we finally got them back. Now they know what it feels like. All that Chinese shit is gonna be so expensive." I'm like, "Yeah, for who? Us, you fucking idiot." He's like, "Yeah, Trump did it. Trump did it. Sell all that
Dummy.
cheap shit in China. I'm like, no, they're just gonna charge us.
I
more.
mean, I guess in like some sense, like maybe in the long run it'll help out because it'll give more opportunity for manufacturing here, but like still, I don't know, man. It's all fucked up.
manufacturing industry is completely gone in the United States.
No, we don't make shit.
The only thing United States makes and sells, if you think about it, is lifestyle. That's all we sell.
And weapons.
Yeah.
We
Well,
have the
that's
biggest
why-
celebrities. We have the biggest. All we sell is lifestyle and the illusion of freedom.
Yeah, and you're right though. No,
and
but
weapons.
I like that you bring that up here because it's like the illusion of freedom. Like, dude, this country was built on slavery. To think that we're not still enslaving people
Preach.
is fucking ridiculous. Like, oh, let's get everyone. Like, dude, you get it. Like, you hear about it all the time. You buy a fucking house, then you have to have a job to pay for your mortgage for your house. What are you doing? You are working for the man. You are enslaved to the system. Like a country built on slavery, we're still. They just made you think that you're free.
Yeah.
but you're not.
You pay taxes on. You could pay for the house, pay for the land outright full, and now you still have to pay taxes on that land. You never own it.
Right? No, you don't. No. We're enslaved. We're enslaved people.
We need to
Even my
revolt.
white ass.
We need to go back. We need to revolt.
Hold on, you look like you look like you're thinking some serious shit over there.
Bro, you don't get lashed at work, do you?
I do.
No. Yeah, all right. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You're not getting whipped. You're not getting whipped or whatever. But the amount of stress and anxiety people carry if they can pay their bill. Like, dude, people are
Yeah.
working for no reason.
White people is crazy, son.
That is
I'm
true.
with them.
That
I'm
is
not.
true.
I
know. I know. It's crazy for a white guy to say that. Like, I'm enslaved. But I look at it, dude. I see my parents. My mom is fucking old. She still has to work. She
No,
still has
I
to pay her
agree. No,
bills.
yeah.
So many people are working
She's
their
a
ass
slave
off for
to the
jobs they
system.
don't like to pay for a fucking house that they didn't
Like
even need. But culture says you're at this age, you should have a house. You're at this age, you should have a thing. Like people live, they're not
Yeah.
free. They're not doing what they want
Maybe
to do.
I'm putting too much on the word slavery. I was just like, damn, that's a lot.
Yeah, you're being
No,
a
and I
liberal
should be
bitch.
called out. I should be called out for it for sure.
No,
Anytime-
I'm not trying to. I'm
I'm
not trying
backing
to
you
call
up here. I totally agree. I'm a Republican.
No,
And
no,
I feel like people need to pick themselves up by their bootstraps.
No, I 100% agree with that. Like, I think we have gone way over on all that. Like us being trapped in that system, especially like older people. Like nothing breaks my heart more than like having to go like to the supermarket and seeing like a 90-year-old bagger.
Yeah.
Like that is
Yeah,
like the worst thing I've ever
yeah.
seen.
but
yeah.
but I'm gonna put a little pushback there.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's probably her fault.
No doubt.
Like,
she
you
didn't
should've-
pick herself up by the bootstraps,
She didn't
dude.
like the 60-year-old people that are working at McDonald's. Like, where did you go wrong in your life? You did something.
No doubt.
can I
No
say
doubt about it.
something?
No doubt about it.
So from my perspective, just because I do see some of it, a lot of it is like, oh, I have my kids coming back into my house.
Yeah,
but do you think
kids
that's
are the
bad
problem.
parenting? Do you think that's bad parenting?
Why are your kids coming back into your house? Because they signed up for college and they fucking failed and they got a
Okay.
bullshit
That
degree
I-
in
that I
liberal
do-
arts.
And
that-
that's another.
that
so
I
that,
do agree
so
with,
that's
yeah.
another. That's another
We
thing.
need
The
more
whole
plumbers and we need more carpenters and we need more. I went to a trade school in high school. I got certified for electrical mechanical.
This is dope.
Technician. Like we need trades. Trades like there's always a saying like, oh, the plumber lives next to the lawyer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
But
No, it's true. It's true. No, like that's why I do masonry now, and I love that because
it's a high demand job.
it's right, and that is one of the last things they're gonna get. AI, robot, like that-
Exactly.
like they're gonna need. That's gonna be the
Exactly.
last area. You selling shit, fucking
Yeah.
done. You driving buses, done.
No,
like,
not even because even with the automated systems, like automated like they're trying to do automated trucking for long haul stuff. There's so much insurance and liability that comes with having that
Right.
automated truck. That truck has to work. That truck has to work, drive, and respond to weather conditions, other assholes on the road, and all that other stuff. Like perfect example when Elon Musk brought out the Tesla and it was self driving. You would see people sleeping and all that. There's all those laws regulated that. Oh, now your hands have to be 10 and 2 on the wheel.
Right,
You
right.
can't self drive. You can't sleep on it because the rare occasions of it malfunctioning and getting into an accident. Now, who's liable for that? Is it the driver or is it the company?
it's a good point. Company, right?
Yeah, exactly. Or both. Or
both,
none.
yeah.
It's such a great area that it's all that comes down to insurance and legal disputes. So like that's why I'm saying trades and especially like CDL drivers and stuff like that. those are one of the last stepping stones in the foundation that where people can
Have a job.
Have a job because certain jobs you need hands on. You need a human. Thought.
Like just like even like every day, like we fix chimneys. Like every job is a little different, and I understand AI will be able to figure that out. But to have to be able to get a robot hand to do what these fucking things can do, you know,
not there yet.
They're not there yet, and there's gonna be a while before they get there.
There is no amount of AI that can help them deal with a Greenwich housewife the way I do. There's no way.
And that is a good point. That is a good point, man.
And then, especially with customer service, people don't want to deal with robots. They get offended.
No, they want people.
Yeah, when you call someone and you get that automated voice messaging,
you're mad immediately.
Yo, speak to representative.
100%.
Speak with representative.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to speak with a representative, but first, can I know what you're calling? Speak to a representative. Okay, transfer you over.
100%.
You know,
it is gonna be. It is interesting though. Like I don't know. You got like you fear it a little. Like I fear it a little bit as far as the power that it's gonna have. I always think about it towards like comedy. Like I love comedy so much. Like I would hate the future of the world to destroy. Like I don't think that you're ever gonna be able to take. That's why I always remind myself, comedy's worthwhile. Because if we go into a complete like apocalyptic scenario, people are still going to want to sit by the fire and hear a funny story.
100%.
People have always wanted to hear funny stories. So that's why I think our jobs are always going to be valuable, because you could be fucking suffering in the shit of it, but you want someone to stand up on a little fucking milk crate and tell some jokes. That sounds great. Always.
I feel like society isn't even made for like men. Society is mostly made for like women, children, and elderly.
Well, yeah, ever since women got their rights.
No, I'm saying like society is such a thin fabrication. It's not real. It doesn't exist. Like the only reason people don't break laws or do illegal shit is because of the consequences.
There's no rules. There's only consequences.
Exactly.
Right?
Like there's no. The only thing that's stopping me from like doing a heinous crime is because I know there's consequences to it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But there are no rules.
There are no rules.
You can do whatever you want.
I could do whatever I want. It's just the
Whatever you
consequence
want.
of it. So society, like when people say like, oh, society, this is like even like the transit system, the bus system, it's not for the hardworking man that can ride a bike or has a car to go to work. It's for the elderly woman and the kids that can't transport drive so they can do grocery shopping or come from school. That's a public service.
I'm so sorry. Hearing David say that, and he goes, so when I'm driving my motherfucking bus, he's like, there's only consequences. Just
consequences.
The foot on the
I could
the
crash
gas.
this bus right now.
Yes.
Because there are no rules.
Yes. No. Like, and there's certain jobs like men can't cry at. You know what I mean?
Men can't cry.
Like,
I cry.
I cry a lot. Can you imagine?
you, man.
Can you imagine?
You cry?
all the time.
I'm a big crybaby. I love crying.
Crying feels
Hell
good,
yeah.
man.
Hell yeah. But can you imagine that shit? Like, you just paid $1.75 to bus driver to take you to the Walmart, and he comes from the bathroom crying. Now he's driving. I'm like, whoa. like, buddy. Now he's just driving.
I feel really not good if I walked on the bus.
You took everything. And I'm just like, what? Am I gonna make it?
Yeah.
I've had. Do you guys have you? I guess you've seen some stuff. I'll tell you a story. But like, have you guys had any crazy public transportation like encounters with like? I had a crazy transportation encounter. I was on the train once, and this kid told me he was going to kill himself.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Did he do it?
Did he do it?
No, he
Pussy.
didn't. You know what? This is going to sound so bad because then he did become a nuisance. Because like he's like, and I'm like, no, like he was like, oh everyone in my life hates me, and I came.
I
here.
hate you. Right now.
And so the thing is, I worked at a company, and I was like, hey, listen, I can't guarantee you'll get a job, but if you're trying to be if you have any type of work ethic, you can go work in the lumber yard. Like I can't guarantee anything, but I'll put in a word for you. Like don't like it just ended up being that way. And then this dude, I gave him my phone number. Then he's like, can I get $40? Can I get $40? Can I get $50?
Yeah.
I'm in South Carolina now. Can I get $40? I'm like, I'm gonna have to delete this number.
Yeah.
Dog. So I'm like,
yeah.
Not like, but it's just I thought it was just so.
Kill himself.
I didn't want to.
That's the price of being nice, dude. People try to take advantage of you.
But that's the thing. Is like I didn't want to. I don't like putting that negative energy that bad out in the universe. But I was like, I try, but you try to be nice, but then like people try to like take.
I just remembered something. I remember somebody on Facebook. I don't know if he's a real person or not, but he had hit me up on Facebook, and it was like, "Hey, I'm hungry. Me and my girlfriend, we're starving. We haven't eaten in a while. You think you could spare $10? Whatever. We have one kid." And I'm like, "Who are you? Like, I don't know this content." He was like, "No, I just saw your page, and I was wondering if you could just help me out, please. Like, I haven't got paid in 2 weeks, and I don't know this person." He's talking about how hungry he is, and I was doing a show at the club, so I sent him a picture of my burger and fries, and he goes, "What are you showing me?" I was like, "Yo, I'm showing you this good ass burger I'm having right now. I wish you were here to know how good this burger tastes. Like, you can't." And then like a week had passed, and I messaged him. I was like, "Hey," he was like, "Hey, what's up?" I was like, "Are you still hungry?" He's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Damn, get a job."
See, because like that's you. Like, you're not like you're an asshole. Like, you don't give a fuck. Like, you're like, you have no problem. But I can't do it. Like, it does. Like, it's not in my being. Like, I have to be nice to everybody. But because of that, I do get taken advantage of a lot. However, I just learned that, like, sometimes I'm like, Kev, you got to man up. You got to not take shit from people. But, like, you know what? I'm like, fuck it, bro. If people try to take advantage, I've gotten better at spotting it when people try to take advantage of me. But I can't change. I'm just going to be a nice dude. And I feel bad for the people that are out there taking advantage of people. That's how you need to live life. Like, you need to take advantage of people. Fuck that shit. Like,
yeah, I never let people take advantage of me. Like, I can, like, again, like those people that Dave was talking about, like, I can spot that from a mile away. Like, I saw this dude that was like in pain, and I was like, oh, like, let me just try not, like, maybe again now now saying that out loud for the first time in a long time, maybe I should have just said kill yourself. But like, but in that moment I was like, man, like, this was like a serendipitous moment on the train, and I'm like, maybe this was I'm saving this kid's life. Yeah. But sometimes, because I'm originally from the city, and you see a lot of those fucking, like, when my girlfriend, like, especially when you got girls in your life and they so aloof. And they be doing ridiculous shit. She's like, "Oh my God, her baby has cancer." I'm like, "Listen, can I tell you something? Nobody is begging on the street with a laminated card of their daughter. They're gypsies. Don't give them money. You know what I mean? Like, if they really need money,
because you're from New York, you get, so like, you get that. Yeah, you
when
get
I see a laminated card and her name's Rafiki, we know that's from the Lion King.
Right.
Cut it out. Get away from me. Don't give that bitch money.
Rafiki's the man, though.
That's the man, though, but that's not the kid's name. So, like, there's things that you see and I can tell right away, but, like, there's those people I'm an asshole to. Like, those things, those people I can get away. I was like, get the fuck out of my face. But, like, there's other times that you see it. But, yeah, like, there is people, like, I feel like there's a lot more of those people. Like, that there's just, like, what he was saying, like, there is, like, a breakdown of society now. Like, there used to be a little bit more of, like, a decorum, like, like a so-called honor amongst thieves type of situation. But now it's like everyone's just doing grimy shit on top of grimy shit. And especially what he was saying with the automation, like, the way people drive in Connecticut, dog.
Oh my God,
no,
bro.
There's no laws, or there's no, they don't care about the consequences either. They're like, I just do what I want. Like,
talk about those motherfuckers that go 65 in the left lane. I swear to God, bro. So I don't know why. I don't know what it is about people in Connecticut, but they're like, I like this lane. I'm going to stay in my lane. It's like, no, if you're getting passed on the right side, if one car passes you on the right side, move the fuck over.
You guys know what the flicking of the lights mean?
What do you mean?
Like when you flick your headlights at somebody?
Yeah, get the fuck out the way.
Yeah, some people don't know that.
No,
That's
really?
crazy.
I had an ex-girlfriend who didn't know that. I was like, like, these fuckers keep flicking their lights. I'm like, that means they're telling you to move over. You're going too slow. She's like, that's so rude.
It's not rude. It's
like,
that's talking. It's a, hey, you're driving slow. Move over. Rude. You're being rude.
Where was she from? Do you know where she was? Was she from here?
Yeah.
So there, in the city, we used to get told that never flick your lights at anybody because they used to be gang initiation, that they would kill you.
What?
If you would flick the lights at someone, if they didn't have their lights on, or if you were behind them, that they would get out and shoot you as a gang initiation. So that's where some people get nervous about the flicking of the lights.
Yeah, that was like a lot of people in New York don't have cars. So if you did have a car, it must be gang.
No, but can I say something? That is something I do because my girlfriend lives in Long Island, so I commute often to like her house. So that is one thing I do love about Connecticut. Y'all other than these certain people, y'all do respect the left lane, and that's one thing I love. When there's people who do
You
it
gotta
right,
respect the left lane, dude, because that keeps traffic. You got one guy fucking up in the left lane.
Yeah.
Traffic
That
jam.
one dick on the merit will back everybody up.
Fuck everybody
15
up.
minutes.
Fuck everybody up.
If you want to, I can get from Stanford to New Haven in like 38 minutes. Like
Yeah.
you can get there in a solid solid amount of time. We're being honest. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
There's a good lobster roll in New London. Sorry, I'm just thinking about it. I'm fucking getting. There's a good lobster
He
roll.
just got high just thinking about the lobster roll. How much did that cost? $25 lobster roll?
I spend $150 every time.
Damn.
Dude, I get 3 lobster rolls. I get bacon wrapped scallops. I get
baby.
I get my girlfriend's a bitch about it. She's like, I don't like fish, so I get her chicken tenders, and she ruins the whole fucking picture.
Oh, come on.
I get clam fritters. I get everything.
You like oysters?
I don't do the oysters.
Really?
No, I don't do the.
What about you?
I don't
You an
like the
oyster
raw.
guy?
Nah,
I don't do the raw.
Don't
yeah.
fuck with it.
I do sushi,
never
but I don't
had
do
it.
the raw oysters.
I just got into sushi, and even then,
You don't like it?
with a little shrimp tempura or something like that.
Oh,
Spicy.
dude, I love sushi. I love that
sushi's
shit,
good.
bro. I fucking love it.
Sushi X in Stanford. It's really good.
Yeah?
It's all you can. So it's an all.
Oh,
you
I
can
love
eat,
an all you can eat.
but it's not sitting out. They make it. It's like a card that you like. Okay, I want this type of
Yeah,
roll. And
yeah,
They
yeah.
make it
Yeah.
really, really good.
There's another good all you can eat spot in Glastonbury. That fucking I do sushi is the shit.
Now we're talking my language. Now we're
They
talking
got
about
a
food.
Food,
Yeah,
talking
I
about
get it.
food. Hold on, we'll get into food more.
yeah, sorry,
We're
go ahead.
gonna stop. We're gonna restart the camera and then we'll carry on for the
Let's
rest.
do it.
But we're talking food here, man. We're talking good food. Let's get into food because apparently I think you like it. You're a fan.
I have an issue. I'm addicted.
You're addicted to food.
Yeah, I'll be
No,
honest.
yeah.
I could never tell.
No, you have to be, right? Have you been addicted to anything else?
No. Well, pussy, but yeah. that's
Yeah,
about
pussy's
it.
nice.
Yeah.
Pussy's real nice. No,
You
but
ever
all right,
pay for it?
No, never.
You're not
actually,
addicted
no.
to pussy if you never paid for it.
I pay for
No,
that
I don't
shit.
have to.
Hell yeah,
Can I
pay for
tell you
it.
something? This is a fucking disguise. I'm a motherfucker.
What?
And I'm Dominican through and through, pup.
Yeah.
It's,
You gotta
I never
pay
had
for
to.
it.
I never had to pay for it.
It's not about
If I
having
w-
to.
That's true.
No,
It's the
but
experience.
if I want to, I can just go.
But it is crazy. You're the most Puerto Rican, Dominican.
I'm the most Dominican.
No, because my guy that
we are swapped.
my guy that I buy, you look more Dominican than he does. 'Cause, dude, I went like Dominican people generally look. They're like basically black dudes.
Hey, hold on, you ready? His credit is probably better than my credit.
Absolutely.
I mean, I love Dominican and Puerto Rican dudes, man. They know how to have fun. But what's your favorite kind of food?
It would have to be Dominican food. It would.
For real?
Like, yeah, 100%. But close second be like Italian food.
Really? All right.
Yeah,
So what's
my girlfriend's Italian.
what's like? I had a Dominican breakfast. You know what I didn't realize was a Dominican thing? I went to like a spot in New York City. I got a Dominican breakfast.
Tres Corpus.
Fried
Fresco.
cheese.
Yeah.
Fresco.
They
That's
do the
fried
fried
cheese,
cheese,
yeah.
bro.
That's amazing.
Did you
What
get
kind
it
of-
with the plantains, the mango?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's the mango is called the tres golpes, which is like the 3 hits.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh,
Or
man.
the 3 bruises, technically, right? The golpes is like the 3 lumps.
Yeah.
Which is the mango, which is the mashed plantains, which is the fried cheese, and then you got the fried salami.
Yeah.
Usually, and then you have the red onion, the
Yep.
sautéed red onions on top.
Dude, I love. Yeah.
I like a.
They give me like it was like
creamy
pickled
mango.
onions
Yeah,
almost.
I don't like the hard.
Not the hard
No,
mango,
I
yeah,
like a
creamy mango, and then usually 2 sunny side.
What kind of cheese they use?
It's called.
It's literally called fried cheese.
fried. It's called queso de freír,
Freír.
which is frying
what,
cheese.
But
Cheese
what
is
kind of
fresh.
any cheese? It don't matter.
No, it's a special cheese that you fry.
It's called. That's what I'm saying. The name of the cheese
Is fried cheese.
It's called queso de freír, which
Damn.
is frying cheese.
Yeah, it's
It's
cheesy fried.
good.
I think
because it
it's like,
fries perfectly.
I think it's more of like a. It's like a. It's not like a mozzarella because it doesn't have to
No.
stretch, but I guess like the consistency of it is like mozzarella.
It
reminds
I
me
don't
of,
think
like-
it has a name. I think it's just queso de
Yeah.
freír.
I think because it has like a little pasteurizing point or whatever, that's why it
Correct.
fries.
And it has like the cracks in it too. So that's where like
Yeah.
I think that's something with that of it.
It's
as
good
well.
shit though.
Oh, it's the best,
See, I love that. My girlfriend, she's very white, and like she's every time we go out to eat, she's like, "Kev, you eat like you're from another country," because I do. I don't like I love spicy.
Well, babe, we're not originally from here.
Yeah, son, you ginger. So like you're not from here, right?
I'm from
You're
outer
Irish.
space, bro. I'm a fucking alien, dude. No, gingers make no sense. I talk about this on stage sometimes. Like, the sun will literally kill me if I'm not protected. Like, how is my genes still around?
I'm
Yeah.
surprised you like they die off quick too.
Gingers?
Yeah.
We don't got good life expectancy.
No,
Oh,
that's
is that-
why.
is that
that's
a
why.
thing?
Yeah, that's why I didn't know he was a ginger because like he's starting to get grays, so he just looks like a regular old white guy. And I'm like, what the fuck is
No,
this
come on, man.
albino
Fuck you.
doing?
You thought I looked young. Come on, man.
Yeah,
I
you look
pretty
young for a white person.
For a white.
Can I say
Yeah, we don't
something?
age good.
But you're
dude.
old as fuck for a ginger.
Yeah, I'm fucked, dude. I'm fucked.
I'm rewatching Sons of Anarchy. You got some. Yeah, you with now that you said that with the gray, you got some
Yeah.
fucking Jackson Teller.
Name an old ginger. The only one I can think of is
Jackson
like Bill
Teller.
Burr.
Who's Jackson Teller?
It's the Charlie Hunnam character, the main character, Sons of Anarchy.
Oh hell yeah!
You got.
Oh
that
yeah,
good-
yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I
son.
got? You know what I
Let's
got
go
a lot.
blonde. Yeah, just get rid of
The
this shit.
the dude from the Redbeard dude, the Wild Thing from Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah.
I got a lot of people.
I don't know
said-
the name, but
a lot of people tell me I look like him. I used to have a girl that I was with, and we were together for like 2 months. And I checked her. I called her once, or I checked her phone. After 2 months, she still had me saved in her phone as "Kissed by Fire," which is cool,
Yeah.
because it's better than what I'm usually saved in the phone as, which is like "Do not answer." But I was still like, "Yo, how am I gonna be with you for 2 months and you still got me in the phone as "Kissed by Fire"?
Did she not know your name?
No, she did, but she was a hoe. And, and so she did teach me something really good because I was talking to her and the girl that I'm with right now at the same time, and they knew about it.
Nice.
But she told me this is what I learned from her. She was like, you gotta use emojis and shit in the name in your phone so you never text the wrong person. And I was like, and I picked that up. So I like to put little marks next to each person. Like I use like a little emoji and the thing in my phone, so you never make that mistake and accidentally sent that wrong text. And I learned that from her.
I don't even save numbers on my phone.
Really.
Nah, I don't. There's so many people that I just don't care to have them as like fuck in my contact.
No.
That there's been times where like I'll delete the messages and I just don't know who it is.
I
And
see.
I'll
I like to
text them.
save. I like to save numbers because I do not answer numbers that I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
I
because
like
it could
to live
be.
on the wild side. I answer.
No, I don't because there's people looking for me.
Yeah.
Bill collectors.
I had a joke about that because when I originally moved from New York to Connecticut, I said that's how you know that people got good credit. Because like I would call customers and like, hello, this is Jonathan Crispin III. I'm like, damn, you had never had a bill collector.
Right, because they call me and they're like, is Kevin there? I'm like, who's this? Like, Jeremy, from where? They're like, oh, it's a business call. I'm like, he's like, is Kevin there? I'm like, maybe. Who is this? He's like, okay, this is a private business. We'll call back. Like, yeah, that's what I thought. I'm not here. I never tell them it's me.
Yeah.
Ever, dude. You better tell me who you are and where you're from and what you want before I admit that it's me
That's
on the
insane.
phone.
Everyone gets
Because if they get you on the phone, admitting that it's you, they got you. And that's
What do you mean they got you? There's like
so like all right.
now
So
they can locate you.
they
or
can
something?
keep calling you.
well,
Right?
no, then you have to pay. Like once they have you and they know it's you and they can prove that they've like got you.
It's like
and
being served.
It's like being served. Then they can legally take action. But like credit cards, it's I don't know what kind of debt. It's called like loose debt, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you don't need to pay it.
No, after 7 years it goes away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I had like 20,000 grand racked up in credit card debt.
the fuck?
And so I was not paying it. I was like, you know what, fuck, I'm gonna let my credit get hit. I'm gonna put instead of paying the credit card and fucking losing money on interest, I'm gonna take the money that I would pay off those with, put it in the bank, save money. Fuck that. I don't need credit. I'll just pay everything in cash and just like get by for 7 years until it goes away.
Wow.
And so I got fucking Capital One got me fucking 10 grand. Fuck you. Thank you very much. Never paid him. But Chase got me because I was like moving from Utah at the time and I was calling a bunch of different moving companies. So I was answering numbers that I didn't know. And during that time, Chase got me and they got me in. So then I had to pay the 8 grand back to Chase.
Oh,
But
damn.
But
yeah,
you
so-
had it.
What's that?
You consolidated, or you had to pay the full.
No, I found like a debt relief company and went through them and paid like a minimum amount. They got it they cut it in half and shit like that.
Oh, okay, good.
But still, it's just like if you don't need credit, don't pay your credit cards.
If you don't need imaginary money, then you'll be fine.
Yeah,
If
I
you don't
try- I
need
mean-
to buy a car, buy a house.
Yeah,
do
right.
anything.
I mean, I guess I'm trying to get my
What are you, a
credit back
functioning
up
member in
now.
society?
But fuck that, it's bullshit, man. It's like that. The whole credit thing is
Yeah,
fucking.
it
is crazy.
I borrowed money
bullshit.
from a person and I told him I was gonna pay them back. Man, that's bullshit.
Don't be lending people money, bro.
Don't be paying
It's not my fault.
Exactly.
You know what's crazy to me? That credit score has only been around since like the 80s. That's what's been
Really?
Yeah, it's like 82 or something like that.
Yeah, how else are they gonna do credit cards with technology if they didn't have technology?
No, but I thought a credit score, even like I thought at least like the '60s or like post World War II or something like
I figured they've been
do you
lending.
pay your mortgage?
Yeah, I think it was like a lending
written
system.
Yeah, I
I think it was a lending system.
Yeah.
Like the way they did.
But there was no credit. There was no way to
It was
track
all
the
based
score.
off your income. It
Yeah, I
had
think
no.
they did it.
none
If
of
you
the
made this
record.
much, they would lend you
it's
this
like, okay,
much.
can you pay? Can you make the payment? Is
Because
that
that's what's crazy. It's like I could, let's say right now, like I don't make a lot of money. I could get a great, let's say my credit score is fucking 760 or something good, right?
yeah.
They'll fucking give me, it's the craziest thing in the world. They'll give me $20,000 loan with like not even know just because I have good credit, which is
Yeah.
like I guess how it works, right? Because you prove that you're gonna pay it back.
It shows that
But-
you're responsible. Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, man, I hate the whole system. I hate everything about it.
I bought this place when I was 24 years old
Insane.
with good credit. I was
Yeah.
like, hey, I have a good job and I have some money stacked up. Can I buy this? They're like, yeah, sure. Like they'll give you anything with good credit.
Yeah.
I was
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's crazy.
A 24-year-old shouldn't be living on his loan.
Yeah.
On his own.
Well, that's how I dacked up the 20 grand in credit card debt. Because when I was in the Navy, I fucking built up a great credit. So I was at like almost 800 at some point. Like my credit was great. So before I got out, I took out as many credit cards as I could, and then I went traveling around the world and just credit card,
But
having
you
the
didn't
time
save up
ever.
money because don't like when you're on base or when you're on the boat, like there's nothing to spend the money on. So didn't you like rack up a bunch of money?
I saved money, yeah. I mean, I did, but I wasn't good with my money, man. I was 20 in my early 20s, didn't go to college, so I'm using all that college energy. I'm getting a paycheck. I'm hitting foreign ports.
Well, it's not a lot, right?
So
It's like a couple hundred, like $600-700, right? It's not like
What do
a
you
ton
mean?
of money during the Navy, right? Like you don't.
like my payment?
Yeah,
Like
like-
how much I made?
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, before I got out, I was making like $4,500 a month.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
that's a
oh,
decent
okay.
change. It's
good
Because my
money.
brother,
It's
my
good
brother
money.
just got into the Air Force. Like he's like I think he's in his year one. He's like, oh, bro, because he's young. He's 21.
Probably
He's
still
like,
a boot. That's why.
Yeah, he's like, what? Say it again.
He's probably still a boot.
Oh
like,
yeah,
he's,
yeah,
like,
sorry.
low ranking.
No, so like, so he's like, oh, I'm making so much money. I'm making like $400 a week, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
No, when you get out of boot camp, but even for me, like, dude, I got out of boot camp. I was like 20 years old. I think I turned 21. No, I turned 20 when I graduated boot camp, and I think I started my first every bi-weekly. I was getting like 14 every 2 weeks.
That's good.
That's good to
Yeah.
start. I mean, actually, I'm take that back. It might have been less than that. But either way, then it's like a first real job, and all you have to do is wake up and show up to work, and you're getting this paycheck
You already
every
live on
fucking
base.
2
They
weeks.
feed you. They do this. They do
You
that.
have no expenses. So I mean,
It's like
dude, like,
extended high school.
yeah. Oh, dude, it's fucking
Live in high school. I always wanted to live on the Zoe 101 campus.
100%.
I was like, how do they do that? Like, I would be I'm like in seventh grade. I'd be fucking so hard. That's why the show got canceled.
Because she got pregnant.
Because she got pregnant.
Yo, did you
Yeah,
see,
they were
she posted the
fucking-
picture of her daughter's junior prom recently.
junior prom.
Yes, the daughter Zoe,
Zoe.
Jamie Spears' daughter, junior
Yeah.
prom. I was like, yo, that was 16 years ago. Is
Oh,
so
bro,
disgusting.
trust me. I start feeling like
Yeah,
Does her daughter look good?
I be feeling old these days.
Does he look like her?
I plead the fifth, but yes.
That's a fucked up thing, bro. Like, is it weird, like, when you think about, like, a girl you fucked in high school, you know, and like, you're, like, get hard thinking about the girl you fucked in high school, but you're thinking about a 16-year-old chick.
I had like a
Yeah,
couple,
but you're thinking about you at 16.
you
though.
ever had like those
That's true.
chicks like send you like nude pictures when you were a kid?
Yes.
Like, chicks like it's borderline child porn. It is child porn.
Well, but not if
Yeah.
you're
Well,
also
you're both
a
the same
child.
age.
But it
Yes,
is-
But
it
at
is
what
child
age?
porn.
At what age do you delete them?
That's a good point.
Oh,
right?
I was grandfathered in
So-
to this.
How much?
like, I still got
How
my
old are you
phone from
again?
high school. I'm looking at fucking 14-year-old.
Oh, you're still looking at it.
Yeah,
so
that's-
that's the thing. I've lost all those phones. So
Same.
So that's the thing. I had like. well, that's the thing because David's a little bit younger. So there. Remember, there was a big jump fast. So like, did you start like? Was your first cell phone an iPhone or no?
It was a smartphone.
So that's the thing.
Yeah, we didn't have
So that's the
smartphones.
thing. I was looking at titties on a Motorola Razr.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Like pixelated nipples.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, look at
But
this.
they were still nice, though.
But and then I was like a sidekick.
I had HD titties.
Yeah, no. See, that's the
HD
thing.
titties from the start, dude.
18, 15-year-old titties.
Yeah, no. So that's the thing.
And I'm just like,
So what year did you graduate?
2016.
Wow.
Oh yes, you had full on
7
Pornhub
years.
going
7
on.
years after
Like
us.
That's what I'm saying. It's like my high school is from 2012 to 2016, and chicks are just sending nudes all
Yeah.
over the school.
I graduated
Damn,
in
that's child
09.
porn.
And I
Yeah.
just deleted them yesterday.
I don't believe you, bro. I do not believe you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at what age are you just like, damn, like, it's a memento. It's not really about the porn.
It's
like,
more of it's the memories,
So,
man.
yeah.
It's the memories.
So I will admit, if I could if I would. If the phones didn't get destroyed with technology,
you would still have them.
I probably would. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
You know what? No,
edit
that's
this
you
out.
know what. Let me not say that. No,
edit this out.
No, it's fine. No, 'cause let me.
Get
You
rid
know,
of this part.
I say this.
All right, we'll cut this out.
No, I don't. We don't have to cut it out because I'm also going to say this. I'm gonna
I
say
love
this.
saying that we're gonna cut shit out and then not.
That's
cut
why
it
I
out.
said it.
Because I'm also going to say this, but also we talked about this off the podcast because I've been in a relationship for 5 years. I probably would have because I did get rid of. I cleared my nude
Thank
cache.
God. So what if you would have got caught with that?
No, I cleared it.
I'm saying, but like you said, yeah, I probably would have had them, and then like your relationship of 5 years, you're like, why do you have child porn? On your phone? Babe,
It's just
listen,
old.
it's
I did
vintage.
So can I say
This
something?
is vintage shit here,
So
babe.
can I say something? I did get caught. I didn't get caught because I didn't know it existed. So the thing is, I switched from Samsung to iPhone back in the day. So I didn't realize that Google Photos saved everything.
Yeah. How am I a pedophile? It's in the cloud.
It's not my fault.
So it wasn't underage. It was of illegal consent at age. But what happened was I downloaded. Like, oh yeah, I think I have Google Photos, and I downloaded the app on my iPhone. And her and I were going through photo, and then it was just like pussy. And she's like, "What the fuck is this?" And I was like, "Oh well, this is awkward." And she's like, "Well," and then. That is also an awkward moment. She's like, that bitch had no titties. Like, you like that? That's what you wanted? And you're like, oh, this argument again? Like, oh my God, leave me alone.
18.
Yeah,
exactly.
did your girl get mad at you if you she catches you looking at girls on Instagram and shit like that?
So also, I've admitted to you, I'm a bitch. So I'm a very compartmentalized person. I really don't do that.
That's good, bitch.
So I did my sure, you can say that. No, my feed is pretty solid. It's like puppies and dogs and like shit that I'm a big
I got you.
I'm a big movie fan. So like a lot of it's like movie clips and shit like that. So I don't really.
What's your top 3 movies?
Oh, you guys are not going to like this list. This is my top 3 movies to me, not the best of all time. Number 1 of my favorite movie of all time is called The Rock. It's 1996, Michael Bay. It's starring Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery. It's about a team of ex-Navy SEALs take over Alcatraz, and they take hostages, and then another team of Navy SEAls has to go save the hostages.
That sounds like a good movie.
It's one of
like
it's a Michael Bay movie, and
right.
it's one of his best works.
I'm gonna take that down. The Rock.
The Rock is a very, very good.
I love I love when I get recommendations for older movies that were probably good, but they slipped through the cracks.
It's a quintessential Nicolas Cage out of this world, ridiculous performance, but really, really good. And then older Connery, he's like just so suave, so cool, and a really, really good action movie, Bay before Bayhem, where it was just like crazy explosion, like really, really good action.
Right, I fuck with that.
Number 2, assuming everyone knows, is The Matrix, 100%.
First one?
The first, of course, yeah. Everything else is after that is absolute garbage.
Yeah.
And then number 3 is a movie called End of Watch. Yep, that one.
End of Watch.
End of Watch is
Damn, it's still going for $17.99.
That's what I'm telling you. It's a legit
That's good
movie.
shit,
That's a good movie.
man.
And then End of Watch is 2012 with Jake Gyllenhaal and
Good movie.
And Michael Pena.
Good movie.
It's one of those.
That really makes it up to your favorite.
I love that movie.
Like you
man.
rewatch it. It's a rewatcher.
It's a tough rewatch. So I don't know spoilers, but I do turn it off at a certain point.
Okay.
So I really
There's certain scenes you like to see.
Towards the end, it does get difficult towards the end, to rewatch that part. But I do love that.
I kind of forget what happens. Somebody dies. I'm sure of it.
Yes, but I do love that first half of that movie, man.
It's a good one.
The first hour and a half of that movie is just so much
is a good
fun.
movie.
I really do love those movies. Those aren't the greatest movies ever made, of course.
No, but those are your top.
Those
3.
are my top 3 movies that I really love.
I respect that. What about you, Dave? You got top 3?
Yeah, my top my favorite movie of all time is a movie called Defiance. It's about World War II.
With Daniel Craig.
I'm not good with names.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
The guy
I
who
don't-
plays James Bond.
Yes, the guy who plays
Oh,
James
I know.
Bond.
They're in the woods,
and,
right?
And yes, and the Sabretooth from
Yep.
Brothers.
Yeah.
Lee
Oh,
Schreiber.
That is a good
It's
movie.
based on a real story.
Yeah.
There's 4 Jewish brothers that escaped Nazi control.
That's a great
And
movie.
survived in the woods
That's
for 4
dope.
years. And while they survived in the woods, they saved other Jewish people from Nazi control. And they saved like up to like I think like 1,000 or like a couple thousand people in
Yeah.
the woods. And they lived in the woods for the entire year.
Yeah, they had a whole camp
I
and
saw
shit.
it. I went to the Holocaust Museum in New York for a field trip, and I
shit.
saw all the shoes
Oof.
that they say that they
tough.
were left for the
That's
Holocaust
crazy.
and stuff like that. But that movie is so fucking good.
It's a
And
good
just-
one.
and just the fact it's based on a true story is even.
Yeah, I like that.
cried
I like
every
that.
time.
That's what's funny. I don't know, but I'm gonna get to your other two. But I don't know if you guys feel the same way. But like, I don't consume a lot of comedy as far as entertainment. Like I
Correct.
do comedy, but like I like dramas. I like psychological thrillers.
I love World War II movies. I love
Yeah,
World
Band
War
of Brothers. You fan of Band of Brothers? Yeah, that
Hell
shit's-
yeah.
dude. That dude, Lieutenant Winters or Captain Winters or what? Dude, that dude's the fucking shit.
Any war movie, like the Vietnam movies are good too. Like I just
Yeah.
love
Yeah,
I feel like in a past life I probably was like in the military or something.
you think so?
Every time I watch like a war movie, like it's most specifically like World War II, I feel like I'm connected to it somehow.
Why do you think you're into it? Like, why you just feel
I
connected
just feel like
to
I
it?
died in the past life. I died on like
Really?
D-Day or something. I swear to God, I just feel connected to like the camaraderie, the brothership, the triumph.
Yeah.
Like it's just it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Check out the one that just came out. It's called Warfare.
Yes,
It's
but the
about-
A24 movie.
Yeah,
Yes, I
dude.
didn't want to see it.
What's it on?
Unbelievable. It's just came out a movie. It's
It
still
just
in
came out.
theaters.
theaters.
Theaters,
It's
yeah.
unbelievable. It's
Oh,
about
yeah.
one mission. It's about like it's all real time about one mission in Ramadi, Iraq.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, I know,
oh
I
my
know that
God.
story. That's when
Dude.
they fucked up.
I love
Yeah, it's
listening to the Sean Ryan podcast.
So good. It's
The what?
So
Sean
insane.
Ryan, I think it is called.
Sean
Yeah,
Ryan.
he's a former Navy SEAL. Yeah.
Former Navy SEAL, and he'll just have a bunch of like ex Navy SEAls and shit like that.
Oh, that's dope.
And they'll just like half of their face and body are blown up.
Yep.
And they survive, and they'll just recount the whole day.
That's
And
wild.
the way they talk about their is so concise.
the interactions.
Yeah, it's like 2,300 hours. We saw 3 contacts. We saw, like, but the way they talk about that, the way they talk about like death and when they got shot and not seeing the person, it's so emotional.
yeah.
But so like some people think like soldiers are like heartless beings.
No,
Like,
not
they
at
have
all.
so much emotion built up and like compassion. The way they talk, you can hear like their voice trembling, stuff like that. It's so traumatic.
Yeah.
It's like honestly like really beautiful.
I like that shit, dude. I like that. All right.
Do you have members in your family that are military?
My little brother is.
Okay.
My little
Okay.
brother, yes. National Guard. What a bitch.
At least he's not in the Coast Guard,
Yeah,
dude.
brothers in the chair force. You know, that's what they like to call
Yeah,
it.
yeah, the chair force.
My uncle.
Making
All right.
$400 then?
Number 2. You got number 2 new movie?
Number 2. The Head of State with Chris Rock.
That's a great movie. That's a good one.
one. I watched it recently. That shit is hilarious.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
It was so funny because when I saw the movie came out in 04, but when I saw the movie for the first time, I was still a kid. I saw it in 08.
Oh wow.
So that's when Obama was running for president. So I'm like, holy shit, they made a movie about Obama. Not knowing coincidence. It was just a strange coincidence that 4 years later I see the movie about a black president. I'm like, they made it about Obama.
Yeah,
I think it's crazier to think that 4 years prior they made a movie about it, and then during the
It
election
happens,
cycle, you get the first black president.
Yeah.
And then 3 probably be like Atlantis, the Disney movie, like Finding Atlantis,
The cartoon?
the cartoon.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
She's fucking hot. And I like the animations and stuff like that.
I don't remember Atlantis very well.
Yeah, that's
Well,
it. I used to
I've been
have-
trying to avert my phone at the
I used
Yeah,
to
no,
have.
bring it up.
I used to have because we didn't have cable growing up, so a lot of like the movies or media I consumed was off VHSs. So like Scooby Doo Cyber Chase, that used to be my shit. Used to run that shit. Run that shit back.
Oh yeah. Atlantis: The Lost Empire.
Yes.
This
Let me
one?
see it. I definitely seen
So
it.
you know this is when he's talking about this girl.
That shit.
Oh, yeah.
that shorty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she fine.
Yeah.
And that's like
I
that,
remember that.
and that was
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
look at
tipping
this.
point to when they made where they
Oh,
were-
baby, give
when
me
they
that
were still-
cartoon
when they were
booty.
still doing hand drawn animation.
Hell yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah,
right
yeah,
before
yeah.
they switched off the
See, that's what I
hands-on
wanted. That's what I wanted to do. Because when I was going up through like elementary school and shit and high school, like that's what I wanted. I wanted to be an artist, the illustrator.
Nice.
Oh,
I used to love
vividly
drawing and
remember
painting
this.
and shit like that.
Like that. Yeah, I vividly
Yeah, I do remember.
that.
I do remember
Yeah.
that.
That was back when.
Kind of has like a vibe of like what's that movie? Fucking with the blue people. That's what it reminds me of.
Avatar.
Avatar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Don't
Avatar.
play that. Don't play that game with me. This is I have like
You know all the movies.
I'm autistic in that way. Like
Oh, okay.
I have like I can give you years. And
My
shit like
movies,
that's
see, my
ridiculous.
favorite
Yeah,
movies
yes.
are very classics. Like I feel like number one movie all time, Jurassic Park.
Yes.
That's
Fucking
Very
love
good,
Jurassic
yeah.
Park.
Solid choice.
So good, man. I used to me and my buddies used to love that movie. Watched it in the Navy, and if one of your buddies was like talking to like a big girl at the bar or something, you needed to save him. We'd go next to him, and we'd be like, "Shoot her! Shoot her!"
Should have just called me. I would be. I was the one in my group. They're like, "Oh man, there's a bigger." I'm like, Henrik's on it.
Henrik's got it, dude.
I got it. That
Henrik's
was my
got it.
my speed.
And then I say number two, Good Will Hunting.
Yes, that's
Love
a good one.
Love Good Will Hunting.
That's the go-to cry movie for my
Yeah,
girlfriend. That's
these are like movies that I could like. I like for like what I qualify as like a good favorite movie is one that you can turn on at any point
yeah.
and watch it, and it's good.
I like a good bad movie too.
Yeah,
Like a good bad movie.
yeah.
is my
What's a good
shit.
example? We got an example.
Like
I was gonna say, I got one.
like Triple X.
Yeah, which
Good
one?
bad movie.
The Ice Cube one or
Yeah.
the
Both,
first
they're
one?
Both shitty.
Both. Yeah, well,
both
basically
shitty.
any
Both
Fast and Furious after the first one.
Yeah.
No,
Good, bad
after,
movie.
after the
wait
second
a
one.
second. Wait
After
a
the
second.
second.
What's
No.
the second one?
Second one's when he found Tyrese.
Tyrese
With Ludacris in the second one.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
At,
Wait a
the,
sec.
at the third one, they went to
Tokyo
China.
Drift.
Tokyo Drift. Then there was number three.
Then no, Tokyo
there
Drift
was
was
four.
3.
Tokyo
After
Drift was
3,
4.
yeah. For after 3, I think is all
But
garbage.
5, 6, and 7 were good.
What do you call it? Fast and Fury? There's so many.
The Fury Eye.
There's so
So
many.
hold on, let me see if you guys
That's
remember
the
this
shit, mad as
movie.
shit.
Do you remember this movie when you said Chris Rock? Do you remember when Chris Rock was in a movie where he got killed?
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
You were gonna bring
when he, yeah. That's
That
what I
he
was
got
gonna bring
killed
up.
and he was a stand-up
He was a
comedian.
stand-up. He
and he went into the
wasn't
body of a
good.
billionaire.
Right.
And then he went into the body of a better comedian at the end of
Yes.
it.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah.
That's I know exactly what you're
What's
talking
it called?
about. That's
I can't
something
remember
to
now.
heaven.
No,
Look it up.
in the movie it was like
Jamie,
Heaven
can
Can't
you
Wait.
get that?
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. I have the movie here on
Do you?
my purchases. Yeah.
Oh, do you?
I watched that movie too.
That's a good.
I love bad
That is-
movies.
That's a
and
good
then
one.
they had that great scene when he was in Grace Papaya singing DMX, but he was in the white body.
Yeah.
still.
Yeah.
He said the N word. He got beat up. That was so good.
That's what was funny. That's
Now,
what-
is that a bad movie? I think that's a good movie.
No, I think it's a good movie.
Is that a
But
good, bad
what's
movie?
interesting is like Lonnie brought this up on stage, like when they made Soul Train and stuff. Like there was an era where like comedies, they were making all the fucking like best comedy movies, like, and especially like
Down to Earth.
Down to
Earth.
Down to Earth.
Such a good movie.
That's one of my favorite.
Underrated movie.
Underrated. That's one of my favorite
Oh
comedies.
my
for
god, I
sure.
fucked up. So now I'm going through the movies I actually watched because I like movies. I would have to put Defiance. What I say? I said what did I say for the second one?
You said Head of
Head of
State.
State.
Head of State.
American Sniper was a good one.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Can I say something? You said World War II. No Saving Private Ryan?
Saving Private Ryan is cool, but I feel like Defiance is better.
No, I'm
I
just saying
wanted to give
in the top
variety. I wanted to
Okay.
give
No, I
variety.
understand.
Oh, that's
I
fair.
just-
But like
Yeah.
even like corny movies like The Passenger,
Which one's The Passenger?
That's good.
With-
No, yeah, with fucking
Remind
Chris
me
Pratt.
which-
Chris
The
Pratt.
Martian, The Martian.
Oh, no, Chris Evans. Yes,
Evans.
Martian.
Martian. No, Chris Pratt was the passenger, right?
Pratt-
It was her. It was him and
Jennifer Lawrence?
yeah.
Pratt, right?
Yes, I'm sorry. There's a different one I'm thinking.
Yeah. That was a good. That was a good.
That is a
movie.
really good movie.
What a Woman Wants is good. I like that one.
Yeah,
Mel
yeah,
Gibson?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
good.
that is
Oh,
a good one.
Exit Wounds with DMX.
Good movie.
Like,
dude.
these are-
Okay, hold on. He did one with Jet Li.
Yeah. What was that?
Those were
what
really
was that
good.
called? What was
Cradle
that?
to the Grave.
Cradle to the Grave.
You know, I used to cry when I was a
yeah.
kid. The Never Ending Story.
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we're naming like
Yeah. These
Of
are all good
course.
movies, man. We love movies.
the
movies
that-
are
there's
shit.
no
the
such thing as
Intimidation
that.
game.
In,
What is this one? I can't read. I'm dyslexic. You know this.
oh, yeah, that's the right name. I'm sorry. I just forgot what it was. That's
Where
a
he had
good
to
one.
What's
make,
that?
When he had to make the device to read German code.
Yeah.
Oh,
With
that's a great
Benedict-
movie.
With Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yes.
Yep, that's
Benedict
a great.
Cumberbatch.
That's
He
a
was
great
gay.
movie.
Alan Cumming. No,
I thought I was gonna like Narnia because I like rewatching like nostalgia reasons.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna like rewatching Narnia.
No.
Horrible.
Really?
The plot is absolutely trash.
Really?
The first one is so sped up.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
I never seen it.
You never seen Narnia before?
No.
Really?
Yeah. No.
You're not missing anything.
Yeah. You know what absolutely broke my fucking heart? I was a huge Power Rangers kid.
Oh, me too, bro. Me too.
Rewatching the Power Rangers movie.
That's a bad movie.
That's a bad. With Ivan
Rescue
Ooze.
Force? Rescue
No,
Force?
Ivan Ooze. You were too young.
No, my God.
You're too young.
Yo, you know what's crazy about Power Rangers is they used basically it was a Japanese
original-
Yes,
Japanese
yes,
show.
yes.
And so all the fight scenes
was
and
the Japanese-
whenever they were in the costume was the Japanese show,
yep.
dubbed over. And then they just did American actors for
And I
the-
think all the way up until
Dramatized it, yeah.
yeah.
until Lost in Space. I think it was almost like that far deep into it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or almost
really?
up into Turbo.
Low overhead.
Really?
Yeah, like deep into it. But yeah, man, I rewatched it. I was like, oh wow, this
It was
is
bad.
awful.
Yeah.
And I was such a big Power Rangers kid.
You gotta
Yeah,
watch
me too. Me too.
Like Lightspeed Rescue.
No, those that yeah,
That's my
I went
favorite
deep
Rangers.
into those.
What is it?
Lightspeed Rescue.
I
That's
never
when
heard of it.
everybody's an EMS. Like the Red Ranger's a firefighter.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Power Rangers, Lightspeed Rescue. Power Rangers,
Yeah.
They
Lightspeed
really
Rescue.
started reaching at some
No,
point.
that was
Oh, no,
that
those
was
were
that was a
good. And
newer
then
one.
Dino
That
Force.
You know
was-
what's crazy?
not new,
Is
that's
I
an older one.
actually went skydiving with the Green Ranger.
Who, Tommy?
Yeah, when I used to skydive,
R.I.P. son, he's dead, right?
Nah.
John David Frank? Yeah, he is.
the Green Ranger.
Tommy from the original.
Which one? There's so many Green
No,
Rangers.
the guy that was the Green Ranger
He was
and
the
the,
MMA
and the white
he was
and the
an
white
MMA
Ranger.
fighter.
When did he die? Not too long ago.
Recently, yeah.
Yeah,
John
so-
David Frank, he just
Yeah,
passed
so
away.
it would have been like 2014 or 15.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he was still alive.
You were old, Pop.
So
That's 12 years ago.
Correct. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
It's 11 years ago.
How old I am.
I was in high
But
school.
yeah, I used to be a real big skydiver, and he was at a drop zone here in Connecticut, and
Wow.
I went on skydiving with the Green
That's right.
Ranger.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fucking dope.
Also, we lost any women that were watching. Going into
dude.
Power
Adam
Rangers.
to begin with.
I
They
don't
were
think-
here
they're not,
for a little,
They're not
but-
in this one. The women aren't
were
here.
gone.
For
Corinne,
this
if you're still
episode.
watching, go to bed.
Yeah, maybe Brittany. Brittany might be here, but
My
shout out
girlfriend,
Brittany.
well, my girlfriend was watching until I told her about the old news. she jumped out.
Well,
of
on
the
that
window.
note, let's get to the last question. We
Oh,
can
yeah,
we
absolutely.
can wrap it up here. So I'm gonna start with you, Dave. You can have any superpower in the world. You could have
Oh,
it, but you got to
shit.
make it up right now. It's got to be original and something that you think has never been made up before.
Damn, that brings back to another good movie, The Jumper.
Jumper, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted that
but
movie so bad.
that power's been taken.
I know.
But you can modify it to make it more specific. Like maybe you can only transport to some like specific spot, specific time, maybe.
You know what? No, I would like to have a power. Let's see, where I can like manipulate the universe in some shape, way, or fashion. I don't know what it is yet,
Okay.
but I can only do it to the amount of hairs I have on my body. So like, and I can't regrow the hair.
All right, so you gotta dive into this more. So you're saying you can manipulate the universe, like basically like change the reality.
I don't know if it's like change reality or matter or something like that. I'm not sure.
But every time
it's on the spot, but it's on the spot, a hair follicle falls out.
and that's all. That's how many times you can use your power.
Yes, as many hair follicles I have on my body.
Damn.
So I'm a
you'll be-
hairy motherfucker.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. So you'll be smooth by like Wednesday.
Yeah, but I might get crazy. Yeah, there's a lot I have to change.
This chick's got bigger titties. That chick's sucking my dick. She loves me.
The whole part about having child porn on my phone gone.
That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one. All right, and so if I guess that's your weakness too, is that you only it's limited.
Yeah, I don't want to be too OP.
Right. You can't be overpowering.
Nah, I probably lose half of my head just trying to change my set on stage.
That would be a good superpower, man. You get to fucking you get to like turn back time the amount of time that your set was. So if you say you get 5 minutes, you do 5.
Yeah.
If you didn't like it, reset.
But what if your career only lasts as a guest spots? This is like you only get you can only go back 5 minutes for the rest of your life.
Imagine that. What if would you
Or you
say?
just go over the clock and then
Would you say yes to that? Let's say you make enough money, whatever number you think you need to make a month. That's what you can get. Let's say whatever, like something fair, like $6,000 a month. You can be a professional comedian and work. That's how much money you're going to make every month. But you only get to do 5 minutes at a time. Would you take it?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, you only get to do 5 minutes.
It's the hottest 5 minutes you'll ever get. You know. All I got is I'm doing 5 minutes right now for nothing.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm doing Mike's 5 minutes at a time anyway.
Yeah,
so I guess so.
For fucking
That's true.
$6,000.
Yeah, I would take
5
it.
minutes.
You would have
I'll be the baddest OnlyFans model.
You would have to take it. But the problem about that superpower is that you can never do more. Like, no matter how hard you work, you never get more than 5 minutes.
That's fine. I'm cool with the
take
five.
it. Still take it.
I'm a lot to deal with on stage anyway.
Well, so real quick, let me ask this question. So can I still make a special, but it just have to do it in 5 minute
compilation.
5 minute increments?
Compilation specials.
Yeah, you have to get a 5 minute special. But you can put out as many specials as you
But
want.
I can never do a show in front of
What
an
is-
audience that's more than
What's
5
Ali
minutes.
said?
Only 5 minutes. You only get 5 minutes. So you can never have your own show because there always has to be other comics on the show because you only get 5.
What's
It would
Ali-
kind of suck, right?
But okay, no, I'm trying to find the loophole.
what's Ali Sadiq's specials? The trilogy that came out. You seen it?
the storyteller series.
Storyteller
Sitting
series.
down,
Yeah, it'd just be the bunch of that. It'd just be Storyteller Part 77.
Yeah.
Longest running special ever.
You just like your special is just like a DVD box set.
Yeah.
Same question to me.
Yeah.
So what was yours? Give me, because I don't want to steal it 100%.
Control the universe in some shape or form, but only to the amount of how many body hairs I have on my body.
So my thing is, because I'm a little bit of a nosy person, I would love to be able to see be able to view through the history of an object in any space.
That's fire.
So
That's
like,
sweet.
let's say, okay, like this is gonna sound weird, but like, okay, this poster's been here for 6 months.
Yeah.
I get to see what
Where it started.
What it's seen?
What this poster has seen.
A lot of cum.
But anywhere, but like you put it, you go like, let's say the Declaration of Independence, and I touch it,
A lot of
and I can
N-words.
go see
A lot of N-words.
For real.
that great
lot of
Chappelle bit.
Yeah, you'd be like,
All
damn,
men
these
are
motherfuckers are racist.
All men are created equal. Get back to the fucking kitchen. But like something like that would be kind of interesting.
That's
like,
a cool
like,
one.
Like, okay, like the Oval Office.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like let me see where fucking John. Like, let me see where Clinton put
This
the
table.
cigar. Yeah,
like wow, where's this been?
yeah, like
You'd be the
or-
greatest detective.
The greatest detective of all time.
Yeah, correct. It's like, oh, okay,
You
let's.
find evidence. You know
SV
exactly.
yeah,
SVU
Exactly.
would love you.
Yeah, 100%.
You're getting hired by the FBI immediately.
Yeah, 100%. Like, yeah, I would
Where's
just
your
because.
cock been?
Can I say
that's
You'd be
something?
fingering a girl. You'd be like, oh God, no! This shit's
Like,
been
that's a
everywhere.
Raven.
Terry? You did it with Terry? Yeah, but I think that was just something interesting like that. Like, because I always
a cool one.
I always say like, oh, I would love to be a fly on that wall just to hear what they would
That's a
say.
cool
Like
one.
I like, not that I'm a gossiper, but I like to like hear like, yo, I would just love to hear what, because there was one time that I heard someone like, this guy would constantly cheat on his girl, and like this dude got caught red dicked. Like he was inserted, got caught.
Nice.
And
Damn.
they went into a room. It was a full party, and he got out of it. And they dated for another like 3 years. And I could not
That's a
fathom
professional cheater.
but I could not fathom what he possibly said, and it drove me nuts. And it drives me nuts to this day.
You have to grab his dick and be like, where? How did you get to
I
this?
could have been the lamp. You guys are gay. I could have grabbed the lamp and just heard what he
Oh,
said.
that's true. My bad. My bad.
wanna know what
That's
he
my
said, you had
gayness.
to
That's
put
my
it in your
gayness
mouth.
coming out
Yeah.
again. Goddamn. All right. So let's say you had to make up like what would be your weakness for that? What's your destructive? What happens?
I get turned into that object for an hour. Like I'm. So I'm that cop. I'm like, no. And then based off your then you get turned into his penis.
Yeah, that was.
And then so that's the thing.
That would actually be cool to be somebody else's penis, but going in a vagina head first, like whoa,
Not even close.
All right,
that'd be awful.
too gay again.
No, I don't know. That for me, I'd be I don't like confined spaces. Like, so that would make
Oh,
me
that's true.
uncomfortable. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Imagine that someone had a claustrophobic dick.
Well, the thing is, because you no, not again.
Like every time you get hard, your dick's excited, and then the second it goes inside of a pussy, it gets shriveled up because it's a claustrophobic dick. I was going to tell a girl next time I get soft when I'm inside of her. I'm sorry, my dick's claustrophobic.
You ever like couldn't get hard in front of a girl?
Yeah, it happened.
So
It happened once to me. That shit was
Only once.
embarrassing.
I seen you got these bad boys over.
Oh, hey, yo.
Is that what I think it is?
No, those are oils. Those are incense.
Oh, I thought those were dick chocolates, bro. Looks like the box I bought dick chocolates.
You ever took a Blue Chew?
Yeah, no, I
No.
take, but I have taken like gas station boner pills and shit.
I've taken Blue Chews. That shit fucking worked. I had taken Blue Chew one time because the chick said she wanted to do anal.
Hey, yo.
And like I'm waiting for her to come, waiting for her to come over. And it was
She
like,
came with fucking in the ass.
Yeah, she came to get this she could have anal.
Oh shit.
We were already having sex before.
Oh,
that.
waiting for her to come, not come.
Wait, no, I was waiting for her to
Got you.
come. Like I was waiting for her to come to the house to perform anal on her.
yeah.
And like a half an hour passed by, and I ate this Blue Chew, and I'm like, yo, what's going on? And she was like, I got into a car accident.
Oh my god.
You're like, how bad?
No, I said like, how bad is it? Like, where are you at? And she sent me a location. I went to go pick her up
With a hard dick?
with a hard dick,
yeah.
hard ass dick. And I went to go pick her up, and then the car's fucking total. She tried to take a left lane on a 3-lane. Some stupid woman shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And then like she's like trying to call her mom because the insurance, or whatever. I'm just like, listen, I took a Blue Chew.
We got to do this.
I'm gonna get AAA. I had AAA. I have AAA. I was like, I'm gonna get somebody to tow this car to your house. Are you coming over or not? And she's like, yeah, I'm coming over. And then she came over and we had sex. And then she woke up the next day with back pain. I'm taking full
Blue
credit
Chew,
for it,
bro.
I'm taking
Blue.
full
Wow.
credit.
That
for
was
it.
not the car accident.
was not the car accident.
Not at
That
all,
was
dude.
not.
No, I'm with you, bro. Like I don't really have a problem getting hard and staying hard and shit, but
It's a
I do.
performance.
But it's a performance enhancer, right? It's like if you wanna write a good essay,
Yeah.
you might pop an Adderall.
Yeah.
If you want to make sure you make that pussy have fun,
Yes.
back yourself up. A little back up.
Anytime I have sex with a woman for the first time, I'm like taking half.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
it,
for
too.
sure.
Oh,
right?
really?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow,
And
for
then,
real?
Yeah, and then after that, it's
It's
straight
it's a
mediocre.
fail safe, just in case.
Straight mediocre dick.
No,
after that.
I always just have to be.
But that first, you
Yeah,
gotta get
the
him
first
hooked.
one. Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta let
yeah,
him
yeah,
come.
yeah.
You gotta have him coming back. 'Cause
Yeah.
once you have sex with me twice, the third mediocre time you're gonna let it go because you're still thinking about how good the
first time was.
Exactly. Exactly.
I never have to do that. I'm a very mental guy, so if I'm in it, I'm in it, and I never. So the only
But that's
time,
Dominican.
the
Then you got
only-
that Dominican dick, dude.
That's
Like,
that Dominican
rock
like a
dick.
girl,
shit.
like a girl bumps into you at the grocery store, you probably got a hard on.
Oh yeah, no, a soft breeze can get this
Yeah,
shit
right,
going.
right.
But can I tell you something? It's so funny. I didn't. It wasn't. It was planned. I did. So it was my girlfriend who I'm with now. I did take some time off of women for a while. I took like 6 months off. I didn't hook up with anybody, and I did panic when we were gonna have sex, and I bought and then I hadn't worn a condom in a very long time because I left one relationship. Was 6
Yeah.
months single.
You still use condoms?
Well, no. This is the first time we were
Yeah,
ever
they
hooking up.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
I
haven't
know.
used condom in years.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
like, I was just,
Years.
so the thing is, I'm
about to get a vasectomy.
It was an old,
Really?
It was an old one or something like that. So I opened it, and this lubricated motherfucker was just uncomfortable, and I started panicking. I was like, "Yo, this thing is not getting on my dick." I was freaking out, and I'm like, "Yo." And I started like freaking out, and then I was losing the hardness.
Because you get in your head.
Yeah, and then she's like, do you
Wah,
just?
wah, wah.
She's like, do you just hate? Yeah, exactly. She's like, do you just hate my body? I'm like, no, I
Yes.
swear to God,
You
No,
ugly bitch.
No, I swear to God, it's just this fucking condom. It's freaking me out. She's like, that is the worst excuse ever for not wearing a condom.
You're not helping.
And I'm like, yeah. I was like, literally, I was like, that nagging is not helping. And she's like, just don't wear it. I'm like, oh wow, how? And then I was like. And then I was good, and then we've never worn one since in 5 years.
Nice.
But that literally, I did. I
5
just,
years?
yeah. Her
And
and
you found out you're infertile. Nice.
she has an IUD, but it's okay.
Oh, nice. I'm coming in that shit all the time.
I was really happy. I do not have a big dick whatsoever, but I had a girl. I was with a girl.
Overrated.
I was with a girl that had one of those IUDs in, and the first time we hooked up, she had to go to the hospital the next day because it got like wet.
moved
got,
it?
Like, I moved it, and I was like, yeah.
I thought I felt it the other day. I felt it, and I was like, "What is that poking me?"
Yeah,
And she
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, "I think that's my idea." I was like, "I thought like You
It's supposed to be way up in there.
Yeah, I thought you were supposed to be way up in there. She's like, yeah, it is. I'm like, nice.
And then
I'm
you feel
way
the
up in
wire.
there.
That's
Yeah.
the weird part too.
What's that?
That's
There's
what it
a-
is?
There's a wire.
It's just the barbed wire around my tip of my dick.
Yeah, it is. That's a wire. Yo, one time, so we were at my friend's wedding, and I was fucking plastered. And again, I love my girlfriend very much, so I was so drunk, and I was telling my friends, I'm like, yo, man, I love that bitch. I'm gonna get that homegirl pregnant tonight. And I was like, yo, she got an IUD. I'm saying, I want to rip that out with my tongue. I said, I'm going to rip it and then yank it out. And everyone was like, Henrik, what the fuck? That's Richie's dad. And I'm like, yo, I was like, I'm in love, son. What do you want me to do?
Damn, dude. Damn.
Yeah, it was so crazy. But yeah, no, I've never taken a pill like that before.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's just natural.
That's good.
Got a couple if you want to try.
No,
They're
are you
pretty-
kidding me,
they're
son?
pretty fun,
I'll get the
bro.
whole neighborhood pregnant. I can't do that. I can't do that. My dad, can I say something? My dad did say that. He's like, Dominican's like, no Dominican man has
right.
ever had to take
No,
Viagra.
yeah,
I think that's a lie, but he's like, listen, my grandfather Faso, he's like shooting.
You ever
fucking
had like
rounds.
the Jamaican stone or anything?
No, what's
Like
the
herbal?
Jamaican saying?
It's like a stone that they sell. Like it's a Jamaican thing where like
I'm interested.
Man.
supposedly you're supposed to rub the stone on the tip of your dick and then like
For real?
yeah, and then like it
Some
desensitizes
Jamaican voodoo shit?
Yeah, some bad man tales.
Bad man tell.
Bad man tells. That's funny, dude.
This dude rubbed voodoo juice on the tip of his dick.
Yeah, it's just like some stone,
Black
some herb
ma-
or something.
black magic.
That's why my combo, the foolproof combo for me is kratom boner pill.
I never had kratom.
Kratom desensitizes you because it's like a little bit of opiate. So if you want to last longer, take a little kratom. But the kratom will fuck you up and not be able to get as hard. So it desensitizes you a little bit so you can last forever. And then you take a boner pill.
What's
so then you
forever?
what's that?
For the
What's
blood flow.
forever?
For the
Like you're
blood
not
flow.
like you're not gonna come.
But what's forever though? What's
she
an honest-
comes.
No.
For
thank
you?
Yeah,
No,
but
what's
He wants to
forever?
know when, he wants to know when you're gonna come.
Yeah, what's an honest time frame for
When are you
forever?
gonna-
I probably fuck for like 20 minutes. She'll come, take a break, go back, fuck again.
And you still haven't come.
Still
In
haven't
20
come.
minutes, okay.
Yeah, so like I'm not like you're not coming
At all.
at all. You'll be hard,
Oh,
but you're
really?
not gonna come.
They don't
So-
get upset?
Yeah, there's some women who are like that.
Some girls,
Yeah.
no, but it's
It's
like,
all about
no,
them.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. So,
Those are the annoying
but
ones.
usually
I'm learning so much right now because I've never.
no, because you're not wrong. Because sometimes girls feel bad if you don't come, right?
Yeah, they feel like they.
Yeah.
My pussy's
But
not
I will not. I
drippy.
cannot.
Like,
but I
shut
cannot
up.
live with myself if I don't like. If I'm sleeping with a girl, I will make sure I'll take whatever I need to take.
Oh.
that girl's gonna come. Like
Oh,
you,
no.
you know what I'm saying?
You know I know how to eat food, so I know how to eat everything else.
Well, that's no for sure. But I like to
She's
fucking.
already-
You guys
She's
got
already
you guys got to make
destroyed.
a little bit more money. Once you start making a little bit more money,
They come quicker.
I don't give a fuck if she comes. I'm at the point in my life where
I'm in the tax bracket where it don't matter.
I'm making a healthy amount of chunk of money. If you didn't come, that's your problem. I got work in the morning.
No, I have a joke. I have a joke about that.
The
like
Uber's
about,
on its way.
Like
No.
premature
They have to stay for cuddles.
premature ejaculation.
But if you didn't come,
is it
You're
premature?
lost.
You know what I mean? Because like, is premature ejaculation premature? Because like you said, I gotta come and go to work. Like I don't got
Yeah.
time to be fucking all day.
Exactly.
Like I gotta come and go.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I wouldn't do the kratom.
great
I wouldn't. I just do the jerk off before she gets there.
Yeah. See, that's where I fuck up because sometimes I don't see my girl all week, and I'm very busy all week. So sometimes I don't even jerk off. Like I'm just working, go to sleep, working, go to sleep, go. So then I see my girlfriend after not seeing her for like 5 days, and I hadn't seen her for like all week, and then she came to the comedy show last night. We go back to my place, like I was like a high school kid. I was so excited. She was there supporting me. I was like, man, I like
You
this
guys
girl.
don't jerk
feeling
off to
good.
go to sleep?
Not every night.
I kind of like have to beat my dick to go to sleep.
Really?
Almost every night.
100%.
Yeah.
See, I don't jerk off enough. That's my problem.
I still don't live with
So I
my
don't
girl.
see my girl all week.
Yeah.
I haven't jerked off in 3 days.
I do it 'cause
see
I'm
her. My
lonely.
dick goes inside of her, and it's done.
Yeah.
I do it because I'm lonely.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't.
see, that's
so
that
the
sad
thing is,
jerking off I was talking about
I don't.
tonight,
I don't.
too.
I don't live with my. I don't live with my girlfriend yet. So that's the thing. That's the thing too.
Are you gonna move?
Yeah, I don't live with my
You
girl.
gonna
I
move to the island, or you should bring coming to you?
She's coming here.
Nice.
Wait, where's your girlfriend?
Long Island.
Long Island.
Yeah,
That's
she's
right.
in
Yeah, that's
Bethpage,
right.
yeah.
That's right.
I
You
just gave out her address on YouTube. My bad.
We'll cut that out.
No, you're good.
No,
It's
you
fine.
won't.
Good luck.
Put a bleep here.
Again, this is a facade. You guys want to try and find her? You're gonna get fucking mauled.
I'll flick my lights at her.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll do my 27 minutes and fucking bore you to death.
Well, shit, man. I guess I got to make up a superpower.
Yeah, you got to do one
here.
for us, man.
Yeah, oh
I
shit,
made
we're still
I
doing
make
that.
I make up a lot here. Let's see. I
Let's
think,
go through them because you got to do one every.
Yeah.
You go,
Yeah, this would be my 25th superpower that I had made up. I think my superpower would be if I could imagine any modification in the clothing that I have, I could do it like that.
Oh, he's gay now.
Oh my god.
I guess so.
This
No, but you
dude
know,
He
has
has
to be
so many
RuPaul.
superpowers. You just got to be RuPaul. Yeah,
no, because you know,
there's so many superpowers. He's just like, now I want to be fabulous.
Aries got me all gay.
Hold on. He goes, an ascot.
No capes, darling. You'll die.
No, but like. No, but every time I modify,
That's for the movie buffs. So.
Yeah, exactly.
every time I modify my
Assless
clothing,
chaps.
my dick gets shorter. So every time that's the downfall of the suit. It's not a good superpower at all.
You can only change an outfit like a couple times.
This is the worst. This is the worst superpower in the world, actually. This is the worst superpower in the world. So let's say I was like, oh man, these pants. I want these pants to be a little bit baggier. I could do that, but I lose like an eighth of an inch every time I do that. So
hold on.
which makes sense because it's like every time I act gay and try to change my outfit with my superpower, my dick gets smaller.
What if
the worst superpower
What
you
if
could
the
ever
more
have.
masculine you dress, the smaller your dick is, but the more more
Oh,
feminine you dress, the bigger
catch
your
me
dick.
in a dress, bro.
Yeah. Travis Scott, Young Thug style.
I was actually going to say the smaller the accessory, the less loss, and the larger the accessory. So if like I'm going to change the pants,
I like
you lose
that.
more.
Yeah,
But you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
hey, like you got the bolo tie, like that's less of a loss. Of
Right.
penis.
The more accessorizing I do,
Yeah.
the smaller the
like they
dick.
say, oh, listen, I don't want this camo hat. I just want black. You know, then
you-
it's
then it
a
get
little
bigger
bit
dick.
less.
Would you
Yeah.
guys rather take 3 inches in height or 3 inches in meat? Either length or
height,
girth.
height all
Height.
day. Height
take
all day.
height?
Yeah,
Use
take
height.
height.
Nah, I need that meat.
It makes up for it.
I need at least an inch of girth.
I'm
added
just
or
curious
2
what's going
inches.
back up in there. I haven't been that far in, you know,
What?
in the vagina.
Psh, I don't know.
Depth is the problem.
Their feelings, their heart, I guess. I don't know. You gotta fuck them into their heart. Their heart's in their vaginas, I guess. or
I'm pretty
something.
sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Maybe not.
Well, hold on. Wait a second. I didn't ask this question. I'm losing 3 inches.
No,
or-
you're just adding a 3 inches to either height or.
3 inches in girth is crazy.
No. I said girth or length. So I would just add an
but
extra
a
inch to
3-inch girth is like you're gonna have it like a.
So hold on.
You would have women.
I would
in
be
blinds.
shorter 3 inches.
You like the girth?
Women love girth. Women,
guess girth is
women
more-
would rather.
Can I say something?
Because you're
That's-
filling up the holes.
that's-
You're stretching
Yeah.
out the walls.
That's
That's
my
true.
that's my
no one
claim.
wants to get stabbed by a fucking
Girthy guy.
pencil.
That's my claim to fame.
That makes
yeah.
sense. If I had to guess by looking at you, I would imagine you have a wide
I don't
one.
have. It's it is. Yeah.
You doing dick guesses?
Yeah,
Like-
we're doing dick guesses.
I get
I
one.
bet yours
No.
is dark as shit.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. My claim to fame is the hook.
Oh.
But it's not curved
What are
left
you
or right.
hooking?
Oh,
Straight up?
Straight up.
Straight up
Wow.
myself, dude.
I actually
Straight up
think
myself.
I manufactured it. Like I used to jerk off so much as a kid, so like jerking off like in front of my face. I think I actually curved my dick in front of me.
That's a good point.
That's
I might
a
have done
theory.
that.
It's a theory.
That's a good theory because I might have done the
Yeah,
same
because
thing.
there's no reason for it to be
No, but
curved like
it's
that.
the perfect. But it's the perfect.
fucking hooked.
That's the perfect one because
Yeah,
the G spot's
snatch
right
it,
there.
yeah.
You need to have that upward hook.
You know what I'm thinking of? Like the exercise bands. Like when you put it on your legs and put him on his dick. Like, you want to get a hook, son.
Stretching it.
Yeah, you gotta shave it when you're young, dude. You gotta shave.
When I was younger, I used to put like snacks on the tip of my dick.
And
when I was
flick it in your
hard, and
mouth?
Try to flick it in my mouth. Catapult, yeah.
That's a good move right there. Have you ever catch one?
It
in your
never.
mouth?
It would never.
Yeah, I
pass
felt
the
super
stomach.
gay when I did it. I was like, it's like nailed it.
Got it.
Fuck. Look at me feeding myself.
Outrageous.
That's great, man. I think we can end on that,
Yes,
man. We had
absolutely.
fun. That
Great
was
time.
fun. If you're still listening to the end, thank you very much.
How much time do we
We're
do?
here. We did an hour and 28 minutes, about an hour and a half.
Let's do 2 more minutes so this man can get 30 minutes of time.
No, 2 hours.
You sure you want to go longer?
Yeah, I can go long.
We can go. We can hang out for a little bit.
Hold on,
Give
wait
us
a second.
give us
Will
a
someone
2-minute bit.
Will someone actually give us? Will actually someone actually give me the light?
No, there's no light.
There's a
Oh,
bunch
there's
of
no
lights
light.
in front of you.
There's no light.
Will someone
There's no
actually?
light.
Will someone do their job and give me the light like they're
Yeah,
supposed to?
Dude,
Sean.
that's crazy.
I'm
You're right. You
Shit on
weren't-
Sean while we're at it.
No,
Go
no,
ahead.
I know
wrong.
Sean's amazing.
Yeah.
I love Sean.
And then
It
he
was an
brought up
accident.
he brought you up on the second show, music low as hell.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
fucking
No,
idiot.
Sean's great. Listen,
Fuck Sean.
He probably like hit.
I don't do anything with my like. He basically just like puts it on and fucking.
You have a great walk-on song.
That's a good walk-on song, especially for
Yeah.
the host.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
What was it again? I forgot.
Be Faithful by Fat Man Scoop.
Yeah.
I might have to change my walk-up songs. I don't think Little Red Corvette's doing it.
Depending
But I'm a
on-
Little Red Corvette, you know, with the red hair and
Depending
shit.
on like the crowd, I change my walk-on song.
Oh, it makes sense.
Yeah, and then I
Yeah,
try to do
100%.
a bits around it.
I switched it because I was doing. I usually come out to Suavemente, but
Yeah.
the thing is, I was like, this more black crowd for Lonnie Love. I was like, I have to do something different.
Got you.
And then she's been doing Too Short, Blow the Whistle. It's like,
That's a
damn,
good one.
That's a good one.
celebrities are cool.
But that's why I like Prince. Prince is for everybody. Nobody
Yeah,
doesn't
but
like
the thing
Prince.
is, what the problem is? I think he's just pressing play on Little Red Corvette, and that's
instead
not
of
the best
instead of
part.
coming up like Little Red
So can I-
Corvette.
But you have to tell them the time.
So that's
If you tell them start at
Oh, really?
15 seconds, yeah. No,
So-
communication.
If I bring the theme song to my podcast and give it to him, can he use that as my rock-up song?
Is
It's
it
gotta
on
be.
Is it on Spotify? That's all they do.
yeah, that's what he does.
Yeah,
That's what it
nah,
is.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
Is
what
that
I-
a real fucking
So that's
DJ?
what I've been telling him to do. I go, hey, like I'll start the camera recording, and I'm like, hey, start the song, and by the time I get downstairs, it'll be like bass drop, dun, 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 dun.
Yeah,
So instead of like
yeah.
the
It's a good
like
hype.
the little mess
beginning
up,
shit.
which is like the filler of the song.
Yeah.
Did you really want a 2-minute bit from me?
No. We already
Oh,
hit
okay.
130. We're good.
Yeah, we hit 130. We had
130.
fun. You were gonna do a dick guess though. You got any dick guesses before
For
we go?
him,
Dick
yeah.
guesses?
We
Yeah.
already did the 3 of us. I don't want to guess.
Oh, you want me to guess? I'm not gay, dude. I just wanted
okay.
to. Nah, I'll guess.
Yeah, we should get out of here before we get too gay.
Definitely a red rocket, like a chihuahua.
Definitely.
Simple.
You know what? I'm gonna go. I think you're bald. I think you shave Manscaped.
Oh,
I don't
bald.
Yeah, I don't think you.
David's trying to get brand
Yeah.
deals.
No, he's not. He's not wrong.
Manscaped.
He's not
Yo,
wrong,
he
dude.
did. He worked it in because can I say something? I love David because he is a man of business. He's like, yeah. So I've been getting Blue Chew.
Yeah.
Turning to Saratoga.
Sir. Only the best quality here.
I like to be fully shaved. I like to have smooth balls because I like to get my dick sucked. And
yeah.
the less hair
See,
you have
that's-
down there, the
again-
more fun a girl
again-
has sucking on that thing.
Again, you guys are talking bullshit. Just make more money. She'll deal with whatever you got going down there.
You're incorrect with that statement because I.
No, he's not. I don't
I'm
think.
not.
No,
I'm
you're-
telling you.
you're-
I'll show you the
dude.
Cash App receipts.
Bro, no, you're
they
not.
You don't need big dick energy.
They'll put up with whatever you
They
got
put
going
up,
on.
can I say? Sorry, we are gonna go run long now because I have to say this. They'll put up with whatever for whatever. I literally had a bed on the floor, and I have to for them to suck my dick. I have to lift my
Yeah.
stomach, and then my belly
Talk about a
rests
head
on
cracker.
Yeah, 100%. No, they leave with a red
Girl-
mark on their forehead.
and a sore neck.
And a sword.
And then guess what? And then they dropped me off because I didn't have a car for
Wow.
most of my time.
Damn, so you
So
got
that's-
this powerful wiener, man.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
and like I said, I
Tastes
got
like Threscoped.
Yes, that's it. That's what I'm saying. The meat tastes like meat, and then the nut tastes sweet. So it's like it's a perfect, it's a 3-course meal.
That's
Wow, you got it going on, man.
Listen,
Like you said, it's all facade.
it's all of us. This is just a joke. God made me fat just so I don't take over the world.
yeah,
But
fair enough.
we're
You
working
still
on it.
might anyway. You
I'll
still might
100%.
anyway.
We're working on it. If
Well,
David
guys-
books me again, we'll see.
Probably not. But- might not book any of us again.
It's okay.
But guys, thank you so much for listening to
Thank
the
you.
end. Have a good night. Enjoy your day or night or whatever it is. Get your dick sucked. See you again later. Have a
Love
good
you
night.
guys. Bye.
Take care.